Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
Oh man, I have way too much fun with that, guys. I have way too much fun with that. What's going on, everyone? Bitcoin. It was looking like we were going to break out to the upside, but you know, it looks like it looks like we got a little rejection off this trend line. It was looking a little bit different as before I started the stream. It looks like we were going to break up to the upside, but what did Bitcoin do? Well, it actually got some rejection here at the top of this trend line. We'll go over what is going to happen, you know, what we could happen here. As we know, no one has a crystal ball, but we do it the best that we can, all right? So what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. The Patriots lost today, so unfortunately, wasn't the best day for me. You know, I was watching some football today. Pretty much was my day, and you know, we lost to the... We've had some bad losses. We lost to Jameis Winston today. But anyways, let's jump on into the chart. So Bitcoin, we temporarily got a little bit of a wick above this level on the hourly chart here. Let me zoom in a little bit here. We got a wick right above this level. Unfortunately, we got a rejection, and now we're looking to come back down. Is it the end of the world? Well, not yet. Not yet. I mean, I gotta say, it really isn't the end of the world in general, but is it the end of the world in the short term? Well, if you look, I mean, this whole area is some pretty big support right here, right? So we could realistically just come back down to this area and back test, right? And, you know, this could just be a bullish back test, right? Everyone say hi to the whale. I'm not sure why I just pressed the whale button, but hey, I mean, if you want to buy the dip whale, I mean, that's perfectly fine with me, man. Perfectly fine with me. He said this day sucked for me. Keith, I apologize about that, man. Hopefully I can try to make it a little bit better for you, you know? Try my best here. So will Bitcoin bounce from this general previous resistance and flip it as support here on the hourly? Well, that's what we want, because ultimately on the hourly chart, like we said, we do have this downtrend of resistance here, and we want to break that here for Bitcoin. We don't necessarily have to do it today. I'd rather do it today. I'd rather get some price action on stream here, but that's really what we're watching there on the hourly. We didn't really have bearish divergence on the hourly or anything, so it's not like, you know, we needed to dump. Maybe we just weren't ready to break it just yet, you know? Maybe we were just ready to break it. So we'll watch this on the hourly. If we do break this resistance, we could come back down to this general area down here, you know, somewhere in this range. If we do break that resistance, I mean, not going to say that's necessarily going to happen. As we know, Bitcoin does whatever the heck it wants to do. So we'll watch on the hourly, guys. We'll watch on the hourly. I mean, that's why we're here, right? To watch some Bitcoin live. That's why we're watching it. It's a triangle. I'm not really seeing any triangle. I'm saying it coming up like this. I'm not really seeing the triangle here, but hey, maybe I'm just blind, which I can definitely be blind, guys. Take a sip of water here. Holy crap, man. I promise that there's no reason why my voice should be scraggly. I wasn't screaming at the TV today or anything. All right. So that's that. Let's switch on over to the 4-hour chart real quick. Guys, this 100 4-hour EMA is being a pain in our butt. If we zoom in here, our last 2 attempts at breaking it was a harsh
nope.
And I'm just sitting here like, Bitcoin, it's a random moving average. Why are you having such a hard time breaking this random moving average? Okay, I'm sitting here like, can you just break the 100 4-hour EMA? Please. You got rejection on it there. You got rejection on it here. Okay, so that's the first step for us, right? That's the first step for us. Can we break that 100-day moving average? You sick, bro? No, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. But can we break that? That's the first step. If we can break that, then, you know, a test of the top of this trend line would make the most sense for us, right? Would make the most sense for us up here at this trend line. If we can break this 4-hour EMA, that would currently sit, if we went straight up right now, which I don't expect to necessarily happen, would be upwards of about 45,600, right? 45,600. That is the level of the downtrend of resistance right now. And that's the next step, is if we do break this 100 4-hour EMA. If we take a look at some of our indicators here, we did not have bearish divergence either. Usually when you get a rejection like this, you're like, all right, we had some bearish divergence. It makes sense. Well, you had lower highs on the price action and you had lower highs on the RSI. So there really wasn't anything there that was sort of, you know, holding us down. And you guys know what I think is holding us down? You guys want to take a quick wild guess on why I think we're being held down right now? Well, you know why? It's because we don't have our swords and shields. Jordanites, assemble. Get your swords. Get your shields. And we're going to break Bitcoin over this measly EMA. Did the bears think they can hold the line at a simple EMA? We are not that weak. We are not that weak, and we will win this war. So grab your swords, grab your shields, grab your pickles, and we will break this mere EMA. No, but in all seriousness, we have to... we got to break this 100 EMA here. If we can't, then, you know, maybe we come back down to, you know, this $41,000 level, like we said on the hourly chart. So 4-hour stock RSI is technically topped out, right? Technically topped out. So, you know, in theory, maybe, I don't know, in theory, maybe we do have one more pullback. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. I'm seeing some people are saying this is a triangle. I don't know, man. I'm not seeing any type of triangle. You know, I wish there was a triangle. I wish I could be like, this is a triangle. I told you. But I'm not seeing any triangle here. If anything, you know, maybe a descending triangle. Descending triangle where you have a flat line of resistance coming across at this EMA here, and then a downtrend of resistance. I can maybe see that. If that's what you're talking about, maybe a little descending triangle action. Like this, downtrend of resistance here with a flat line of support here. Could pull that off. Definitely pull that off. We'll see if that plays out. And that's really the 4 hour, guys. We're still watching our big macro wedgie. Like when it all comes back down to it, this is all short-term volatility, guys. Short-term volatility. Tility. Okay? This wedgie that we've been watching for the last couple days, or actually the last couple weeks, I should say. It's been a while since we've been watching this damn wedgie. This wedgie's been going on since August 21st. It's a crazy wedgie when you really think about it. This could potentially go down a little bit further, right? I mean, we still have our golden pocket zone, right? Somewhere down at, the $37,000 to $38,000 range. That's still a possibility, guys. Do not rule that out. We're not going to the moon just yet. Okay, we are going to the moon at some point. I'm pretty confident in it. I'm just one guy, but we still could go back down to that $37,000, $38,000 range before we start moving up, though. So do not, when in doubt, zoom out, look at the broader picture of the broader pattern that's in play right now. But still remember that, we're still in the pattern. So it's a declining pattern. So you still could have some downwards price action if the pattern continues to play out, if it doesn't want to break out now, if it doesn't want to break out now. Bitcoin's dropping to 42.8. So we're still holding our green box of support here, guys. As long as we continue to hold this green box of support, we're good. If we break down below this green support box, well, we'll come back to the hourly and try to figure out where we're going next. There's not a lot of support here for Bitcoin. Maybe some here at like 41.7, but we'll come back if it comes back to it. At the end of the day, I mean, we still haven't broken that support yet, so no need to really hang up on that just yet until we break it. The daily chat. Let me actually get rid of the Viking helmet here, because I think we got enough Vikings on the battlefield. So I can retire for 5 minutes. It's getting a little hot in that helmet, guys. Pick that wedge. Why is your thumbnail a mugshot? Some people actually understand what my thumbnail was. You know what I mean? We actually had some people in the chat finally get or guess what I was doing with the thumbnail today. It's actually pretty funny. We'll see if anyone else can say it in the chat here. Why does it look like I'm deaf? You guys were making fun of my thumbnail in the beginning, dude. The thumbnail. All right. So on the daily, guys, look at our wedge RSI here, right? Our wedge RSI. You can see that, we're continuing to stay in the wedge RSI. Same thing since August 19th. It's the same thing as the 4 hour price action, just in a wedge on the RSI. The RSI, like we said, could front run what the price action could be. So if we break out of this falling wedge, right? If we break out of this falling wedge to the upside, I could see price action coming up and following it, right? Now we're right at the resistance of that wedge, right? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 touches on it right now. Will we get a rejection at that top of the wedge on the RSI? We'll have to wait and see. But we're very, very close. If we get any more upwards price action there, that could potentially break us out there of this downtrend resistance on the RSI. And hopefully, then the price could follow up, right? Then the price could break out of its damn little wedgie that we've been waiting for up to our price target, right? So that's what we're waiting for in the daily at the end of the day. Also, you can see we got rejected from our red box of resistance earlier, obviously, like an hour ago, actually. It wasn't that long ago, but you could see this big red box of resistance, guys, is a bunch of our previous support, right? So much of our previous support. And so far at least, we've came back up and flipped it as resistance, right? So right now, we have a lot of work to do. For Bitcoin. Can we get back over this and not keep flipping it as resistance, right? We want to get back over it and no, I'm not talking about Ethereum right now, okay? I'm talking about a resistance line. You guys are so dirty in the chat. I'm not talking about Ethereum, okay? I'm not talking about Ethereum. You guys are so dirty. Jeez. So, yeah, we're waiting for that. If we keep getting rejected here, like we said, guys, at the end of the day, we've been talking about, you know, DAC down here to the $38,000 range. If that does happen, okay? If that does happen, do not rule that out. I want nothing more than it's not to happen, right? I want nothing more than us to go just higher from here, you know, for multiple different reasons, right? I'm sick of the bear saying we're going to zero, and I'm just ready for the price to go up. I mean, if it goes down, it goes down. It is what it is. I'm a little sick of the bear saying we're going to zero and all that stuff. So nothing more than I want going up, but we could still go back down based on what I'm seeing in the daily price action here. But I think this RSI could potentially break us out. Stock RSI in the daily still has room to eventually run up, right? If this wants to continue up, we can continue up. And what have we said, guys? What's exciting on the daily chart is that if this breaks up here, right? If this breaks up, then you can see that we have a ton of room to run up on the daily. And that's what really gets my Gymborees going, okay? That's what really, really gets my Gymborees going. Man, you know my Gymborees. You think this is the last dump? It will pump till zero. It will dump till zero. Gonna dump till zero, guys. You heard it here first. You heard it here from Bill D in the chat. Bill D. We are pumping not on your chart. That's true. That's true. All right, so that's really the daily, guys. We'll keep checking on this. Like I said, we're trying to peek our head. We just literally have to go up a little bit higher here, and we could peek our head over this. Seriously. The weekly is a similar thing, right? The weekly is a similar thing. Preferably today, I'd like to close above the 20-week EMA. Currently, we're sitting below the 20-week EMA, but we're currently above the 20-week SMA. So we're not below our weekly support band, guys, until we close the week. We need to close the week below the 20-week SMA. That currently sits, as we speak, at 40,786 to be exact on the dollar. So, you know, knock on wood, if anything, as long as anything crazy doesn't happen, we should close above the weekly support band here. Like I said, I'd like to close above the 20-week EMA too, preferably, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. I mean, we can easily come in the middle of this and next week pop right back up. I mean, that's the whole point of having both, right? So that's what we're watching on the weekly close today. Not much has really changed, right? Not much has really changed the whole week. The whole week we've been sort of just kind of chilling in this range, going up and down. At one week we were sitting at below 40,000, right? And what did we say when we were down there, guys? I mean, this easily could turn into a wick. Oh, and it ended up turning into a wick back up to 43,000. So really just another back test of the weekly EMA ribbon. Not really much has changed there. And we're still sitting above like our basic macro, you know, our macro support resistance level, guys. I mean, previous resistance, flipping into support, right? So at the end of the day, you know, we could act as bearish as we want to be, right? But as long as we stay above this macro level, right, where we have previous resistance flipping into support, which is what we want to do in a typical uptrend, you know, there's really nothing to fret about, guys. There's nothing to fret about. We know the long-term picture here. It's not about short-term volatility. It's not about the FUD, right? Where would we be right now? I'm curious. Where would we be on the chart if we didn't have the Evergrande stuff and we didn't have the China stuff that came out this past like 2 weeks? Where would we be on the chart? I have no idea. Maybe we would be at the same spot as we are right now. You know, it's a hypothetical. Maybe we wouldn't be, right? But that's the whole point. We can't predict these short-term FUDsters. And, you know, so keep your eye on the prize. I mean, you're going to get this FUD. You're going to get FUD all the time. I mean, we hear it all the time, guys. Keep watching, we'll pump hard. Hey, I'm not doubting it, man. I'm not being a bear, VCH. I'm not being a bear. I'm open to both possibilities, man. On the short term on the short term. You got to be open to both possibilities. You don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming. We'd be in the same spot. Hopefully we'd be at 52K. Yeah, we could be at the same spot, you know, theoretically, right? But I don't think we'd be in the same spot. maybe I think we were due for a drop if those things never happened, but I think we would be probably a little bit higher than now. I think we would still probably got a drop, maybe not this giant weekly candle to the downside necessarily, but who knows? Who knows? Stock to flow says we should have been above 80K. Stock to flow minimum price is 43,000 in September. And where are we sitting? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. We're sitting at, I love saying that, guys. 43,000. We're currently sitting at 43,000. It's exactly where stock to flow is telling us we should be. All right, we're saying that, not where we should be, but his floor for September. So far, so good. I mean, we're sitting literally at 43,066 right now, literally as we speak. So, got to continue to watch, guys. Trust the process. Trust the process. Isn't that what Sam Hinkie used to say on the Sixers? Trust the process, right? And then he got fired. No, in all seriousness, the weekly chart on Bitcoin, the weekly RSI, I'm seeing this uptrend and this really the uptrend of support and downtrend of resistance, right? So we're coiling up here for a move. Which one will break first? We're currently sitting right in the middle here. We're sitting right in the middle. Which one of these will break first? It's going to be interesting. And this could point to maybe some sideways here. I know we don't necessarily want to hear, Bitcoin sideways, Bitcoin sideways, Bitcoin sideways. But this could point to some sideways action for Bitcoin, potentially, until we break out of this relative RSI consolidation, right? So we'll continue to watch this, but like I said, if we go sideways for a few weeks, I would not be surprised. If anything, that's probably what makes the most sense. If we maybe go sideways for a few weeks and not just pump up to the moon until really October starts coming by. So maybe at least 1 week of sideways, I would think, right? What is the average stock to flow for today's date? Yeah, I don't know. Should have never fired Hinkie. Yep. It touched on your trend line, that RSI. Yeah, it's right on it right here, dude. Literally right at it right now. And then just to zoom out, guys, just to zoom out on the monthly, just to state, nothing has changed in the grand scheme of things. We're still above our 12-month moving average, which is what I've found. The only moving average that you're truly above, as long as you stay above it in a bull market, you are truly in a bull market. When you're below it, you're truly in a bear market. It's the only one that I found that sort of, is legit perfect for bounces and bear markets and resistances and or bounces and bull markets and resistances and bear markets. And you can see you're literally still just holding it, right? Bounce. Good news, 600 million was moved from one whale's account. Nice, dude. Nice, Lucas. Thanks for the good news, man. Thanks for the good news. We don't need the good news, right? How much good news we need, guys? How much hopium do we need? Let me know in the chat. If you guys need some hopium, we can't do the hopium smoke, okay? But how much hopium do we need in the chat right now? 1, 2, 3, 4 months of just riding this 12-month moving average. Eventually, I do think we're going to get that serious push up here as our sort of our floor here starts to continue up, right? Currently, that's sitting at 38,000. So we got some room to work with there until the end of September. And then when it's the end of September, well, that'll move up, and then we'll have October to stay above it, right? But this keeps moving up. It just keeps moving up over time. Give me hopium. None. All the hopium. So we can snort the no hopium. Guys, this is all right. You guys need some hopium? Dude, you guys love the hopium on the charts, man. Love the hopium. I'll give you guys 2 things of hopium, okay? Of what I've seen, okay? Total market cap, okay? Nope, it's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted there. We have the I'll repeat, guys, that the total market cap just bounced off. It just, dude, This was legit perfect. I mean, we've gone over this multiple times. Guys, the wedgies. How many times have we been on the stream and a wedgie has played out to the upside? How many times have you tuned into one of Jordan's streams, okay, seen me, seen Bob, all right, seen Jabba, seen Ken talk about a falling wedgie? And how many times have they broken up to the upside? How many times? Now, they don't always have to break up to the upside, but how many times have you seen it on the stream that we've broken up to the upside from a falling wedge for Bitcoin? Okay? Now, this is the total market cap of crypto. This is the total market cap of crypto. Okay? And not only are we in a falling wedge, like I like to say, guys, but all our previous resistance and support. Look at how important this level is here. Look at how fast we moved up. Okay? We moved up on the total market cap. We moved up pretty much 106% without any pullbacks. Okay? That is not normal. That's not normal market behavior. Okay, it might be for cryptos and some altcoins, but you know, for typical assets and especially Bitcoin, that's such a high market cap now. Going up 100% without any pullbacks is not healthy. So, what did Bitcoin do? Well, after 106% move to the upside, what did Bitcoin do? Well, it simply came back down about 26% on the total market cap, came back down 26% on the total market cap after 106% gain to the upside. And all it simply did was backtest its previous resistance and flipped it into support, and also backtested the 200-day moving average, which is very, 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 it's what we like to do. It's what we like to do in these markets. You know what I mean? It's what we like to do in these markets. And I just don't, I think that, you know, the fear and greed index sitting at a 28 makes me even more bullish. Means the majority of people are scared right now. They're scared, shivering, literally shivering to the wolves right now. When the market structure is really, really good. Now, can that change? Yes. I'm not going to say that can't change. And am I saying FOMO into the crypto market? No. I think anyone who tells you to FOMO into the crypto market is telling you the wrong thing to do. But I think that the market structure is still really good for the total market cap. Nothing's changed. Literally nothing. Okay? You got a bullish structure. Targets all the way back up to the highs. Have patience. Have some patience. Okay? All is good in the crypto world. And then the other thing, our fractal, our little fractal, guys. And last night was a great price movement for Bitcoin. And you might say, well, Jordan, we dumped last night. Why is that such a big moment for Bitcoin? Why is that such a big moment for Bitcoin? Well, let's go take a look at our fractal from 2017. All right, I know you guys love my fractal from 2017. Let's see. Who thinks we'll have an all-time high? That's what the poll is up top. Will Jordan get the Dogecoin tattoo? Yes is, I don't think we're gonna hit all-time highs. And no is thinks yes, I do think we're gonna hit all-time highs. That's what the poll up top is. It's pretty perfect if you ask me. You know, pretty perfect. I'll keep that poll up for another like 2 minutes or so. All right, so Bitcoin on the daily. Let's get our fractal up. Let's get the fractal we've been looking at for BTC up, because I think that's relatively important that we look at that right now. So let's take our move from September. So is this move here from June to September? Okay, let's bring this back up here. All right. You might be saying, Jordan, why are you bringing this up again? We don't care about your fractal. Well, guys, on this initial dump here, okay, on the initial dump, it's not the full fractal. I pasted it wrong, so we're missing a little bit of a price action here, but you get the point. You get the point. On this initial fractal, when we also had China FUD at the exact same time in 2017 as we're having now, coincidence? I don't think so. I do not think so. Right before Q4, you come out with all this China FUD. I don't think it's a coincidence. The same thing they did in 2017, right before Q4, which is historically the best quarter for Bitcoin. Okay, we had this initial dump. This one was actually even bigger in 2017. We had a 40% dump in 2017. What did Bitcoin do from there? The market wasn't done. The market wasn't done in 2017 after a 40% drop. No, it's twice as big of a drop as we had now. What did Bitcoin do after that? Whoop. Okay, we've had a measly 25% drop. 25%. And then what did we do? Came up, made a higher low, and then sort of continued up. What did we do today? Came up, came down. So far, we've made a higher low. Now we need to obviously get some upwards momentum here for this to play out. But this is exactly what we did in 2017, guys. You know what I mean? Exactly what we did in 2017. What did I do in 2017? Well, you guys probably know my story. What did I do in 2017, guys? I FOMO'd right here. Somewhere right here. I FOMO'd right here. What did I do in 2017 after that? I sold down here. You guys know I bought and sold the I think it was the June and July dip and the September dip. Okay? I panic bought and panic sold both times. Screwed me. Screwed me big time. If only I held, you know? But you can't always go back. And this is why I'm pretty confident in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's going to have short-term volatility. But like I said, I do believe Bitcoin's going to top out in 2022. We will break all-time highs by the end of this year. And that's why I'm so confident in that, man. Because I've been through this exact same thing before where everyone's panicking because of the China stuff. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin just pops back up. Like it didn't even exist. Just pops back up like out of nowhere. It happened literally in 2017, guys. So let's remember that this stuff has happened before. Okay, let's do that. There's my water. There it is. I need my water. I FOMO this year in April. Baby Juan, savvy like that? Yeah. You saying we 25% to more to the downside? No, I don't think we'll drop down this low. You know why I don't think we'll drop down this low? Because if you look at all the on-chain metrics, the whales are not selling. The whales are simply accumulating. But I don't think we'll drop down too much lower. Like we said, we could drop down to 37, 38,000. But I don't think we drop down lower than that. Nope, not one bit. Not one bit. Nope. And if you look at this fractal, guys, look where we actually came back down and wicked to. We wicked right to the previous consolidation highs. Where are the previous consolidation highs right now? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. Right here. Okay? Literally right here. That's where we came back down to exactly in 2017 too. Right at those accumulation highs. And we're sitting right at those accumulation highs right now. Okay? Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. All right. Let's go on to Ethereum here. Let's go on to Ethereum.
This is my wife, Ethereum.
All right. ETH. That Charlie's inverting your hairline. My hairline's doing pretty good today, guys. Hairline's doing pretty good today, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button for the stream, though. Hit the like button for the pregame music being back, guys. The pregame music is back and in full effect. I love the pregame music, man. I love it. You know, because I usually sit in there dancing the whole time, and now I can dance in front of you guys because I put it on there. So like the stream for the pregame music, guys. If you didn't know, if you guys are coming in late, the pregame music is back. Okay, where we party for the first 10 minutes of the stream. Did you bite? Jordan is the chef of said bear stew. All right, ETH. What's going on with ETH? What's going on with ETH? my wife, she actually was looking real. She did look really good today. ETH, for some reason, I'm not really. I mean, ETH is up about 4% today when everything else is, what I'm seeing right now, I mean, for the most part, is down. ETH is up 4% today. At one point, it was like up. It was up even harder. It was up like 6% at one point today. So pretty good day for ETH. And it makes sense. I mean, look at this possible W pattern that could be forming here. Now we have to break the neckline. As of right now, we got rejected at the neckline. But if we can break this for Ethereum, guys, where we have this nice W pattern here, but we gotta break the neckline. Okay, the neckline on this sits squarely right here. And this could be a leading indicator for Bitcoin, right? If ETH can break this neckline up at 31.51, that could be the indicator that, like I said, pushes Bitcoin past it. Because that, what have we seen in the past? Ethereum has a big move, and then Bitcoin usually follows up shortly after it. Okay, shortly after it. All right, that's literally what happens. I mean, that's what we've seen. That's what we saw really this whole run. Is ETH would have a move, and then Bitcoin would slowly follow up after it. Okay, so is ETH trying to lead the market here? If ETH can break this resistance here, if ETH can get up here, I think that's going to be leading Bitcoin here. That's really going to be leading Bitcoin. My wife says I short the toilet every morning. That sounds brutal, man. That sounds absolutely brutal. That sounds painful. I'm so ready. Thumbnail looks like a prison photo. It's George. Come on. Hold on one sec, guys. It's literally George, guys. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of you guys didn't get the thumbnail. Now you do. Okay? Now you do. Shout out to Portland, Maine, by the way. It's a really good spot. Hold on, guys. I gotta get some more water. All right, there we go. Let's get back down here. Oh, we got the whale coming across the screen here. We're all George. All right, so that's what we got going on here, right? So we got to see what's coming next. If ETH can break back above this, Bitcoin will follow after it. I'm pretty confident in that. That's what we see in the past. So ETH having a good day, Bitcoin follows up. If ETH can't break up here, like say ETH gets rejected at this general level, well, you know, a move back down, you know, maybe to back test, you know, area that would make some sense to back test here for Ethereum is like 29.50, right? You can see previous resistance, coming back down to necessarily flip this into support and then bounce back up would not really surprise me, right? So don't be surprised if ETH maybe goes down slightly here, just for a quick back test, you know? Big whale in the house. Big whale in the house. Big whale in the house. So we'll watch Captain ETH. We'll watch Captain ETH. And at the end of the day, guys, our fractal is still intact. You guys know I love my fractals. I'm changing my, you know what? Tomorrow, guys, I don't care what you say. I'm changing my name to Crypto Fractal. Or Fractal Bit. Fractal Crypto. Or Crypto Fractal. I'm changing it to one of those. But guys, our fractal's still intact. Like we said on the weekly, we came back down to test our weekly support band for ETH, which is the 20 and 30 week moving averages. Okay? It's exactly what we did in 2017. Again, I'll repeat it again. Came back down in 2017, came back into it, popped back up, rid it for 8 weeks here, right? We rid it for 8 weeks, slightly up and sideways, and then boom. ETH went from like 250 to 1400 in the span of like 2 months, right? Fractal FOMO, fractal boy. So could ETH do a similar thing, right? Where we're back above this, we sort of ride this for like 8 weeks. I know you guys don't want to say 8 weeks of sideways. I think you guys would kill me if I said, Jordan, 8 weeks of sideways? I can't take this. I can't take this. I'm never watching. Can everyone come in this show that? I'm never watching this guy stream again. I've been accumulating for months. I'm supposed to wait for 8 more weeks. 8 more weeks. I can't handle that. I've been accumulating for way too long. Jordan, I don't have the patience for that. I don't have that patience. 8 weeks? I'm never watching your stream again. Yeah, people in the chat. But we could, you know, based on what we did in 2017, we could go sideways for a little bit. As much as we don't want to hear that, this is why I said earlier that I could see Bitcoin going sideways for a little bit in this general rate, in the 40,000 range. Just to bore everyone out. Doesn't necessarily have to happen that way. There's a lot of people that think that Bitcoin's going to go to the moon in the next couple of weeks, right? So I'm just one guy's opinion, but that definitely is a scenario that could play out there based on what we did in 2017. Doesn't have to, though. Whoever is out of crypto in the next week is missing the mother of all crypto bull runs. Oh yeah, this train's going into 2022. Bearing some Black Swan event, it's going into 2022. On-chain metrics, fractals. I'm ready. FUD pushing the price down. The rest of this year in 2022 is going to be awesome. And there's so much disbelief in the market, guys. There's so much disbelief. And this is why I think it's funny when the bears are like, oh, everyone's bullish. That means it's going to go down. Even when we were going up, people were still bearish. There was still a lot of disbelief in the market, guys. Like, even when we were going up right here, there was still a lot of disbelief. There was still a lot of fear in the market. It didn't seem like it because we're in crypto chats. It seems like everyone's bullish. But what have we said, guys? The fear and greed index is still in the 20s. In the 20s. It was at a 28 yesterday. A 28. And Bitcoin's sitting at $43,000. What does that tell you? There's still a lot of disbelief in the market. And when we're going down and there's still a lot of disbelief in the market, and we're sitting at, you know, potentially a lot higher than we were a couple months ago, gets me excited what's coming in. If there was still a lot of greed in the market, and I still saw a lot of optimism outside of YouTube. YouTube obviously has a lot of optimism, but the general public does not have a lot of optimism. People aren't interested in crypto right now. We can look at the Google Trends. No one is interested in crypto, whether on Google, whether on YouTube. No one. Okay? Only the people that already like crypto. That's bullish to me. It's bullish. If everyone was hyped, like, oh, holy moly, we're going to the moon, outside of crypto, that's when I would be worried. That's when I would be real worried. What's up, Crypto Wave? What's up, Elijah? It needs to be de fracto crypto. That's true. Bruce said, you know me, Jordan, bring me that fear. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of fear in the market, man. A lot of fear in the market. Disbelief. Fear is not the best word. I think it's more disbelief than fear. You know? Fear, you could use the word fear, but I think it's more disbelief. All right, let's go check out ADA. ADA, actually, after a pretty good day yesterday, down about 4% today. So let's bring out ADA. See what we got going on here. So ADA, and this is what we were talking about yesterday, guys. We were getting hyped for ADA, but then we talked about this rising wedge, right? And what did ADA do in the rising wedge? Well, it broke down. It broke down from the rising wedge. XDC. Yeah. I mean, dude, we had the rising wedge. Okay, we had the rising wedge. We talked about how ADA could go down a little bit more. Bearish pattern, broke down from it, came back up, couldn't get back into it, and now we're sort of continuing back down. Will ADA sort of make a double bottom here, right? Will we hold the line here, right, and then make some type of W reversal pattern? Certainly a possibility. but we're going to need Bitcoin to hold up here. If Bitcoin doesn't hold up in the short term, right? This is short-term stuff, guys. Short-term stuff. Keep the money on the prize, okay? Keep the money on the prize. I have to be honest in the short term, or else, you know, everyone's... I have to be honest in the short term, okay? Have to be honest in the short term. If Bitcoin goes back down to the potentially higher 30s, okay? Could see ADA maybe dropping back down here. Not going to say that that's completely out of the realm of possibility, right? Always have an open mind on the price action, okay? So if this level doesn't hold right here, you know, I think that, you know, just looking at basic support and resistance line, I mean, this is a big support looking left. You have support here too. If this breaks, you know, you could potentially have a run back down to the bottom of the channel here, right? You're really just in one big channel, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up. If you fall here, you could come back down here to like the 180 level. Sure. And that would correlate with Bitcoin dropping a little bit lower too, right? Does that mean that it's the end of the world? No. It wouldn't be the end of the world. It would just be another bounce off the bottom of the channel. Where then, historically, what you would do is you would come back up and bounce and try to break the resistance again, right? And if you break that resistance again, hallelujah. I think after that next bounce, you would break it. That's the bearish scenario. Bullish scenario, like we said, we hold the line here, make some W reversal pattern, and we just go up from there. Gotta have an open mind for both scenarios though, guys, right? Both scenarios. The Viking can tell us lies. Come on, BTC, fight! But yeah, I mean that's in a nutshell. That's really ADA. When you zoom out, guys, I mean you can see the full story here. Zoom out. Keep your eye on the prize here. All right. Keep your eye on the damn prize. What coin is the chart for? That's ADA. That's Cardano. Cardano. A lot of people don't know what I mean when I say ADA. People aren't used to people saying ADA, you know. But yeah, guys, keep your eye on the prize, right? I mean, when you really zoom out here on ADA, let's get rid of these wedgies here. I mean, just look. I mean, it's a big run up. I mean, guys, remember how much these coins went up, dude, and we didn't have any pullbacks. Cardano went up 194% with no pullback, okay? When you look at the price structure, okay, it's just one giant flagpole and now a downwards channel, which ding, ding, ding could just be a bull flag back up to the upside, right? Short-term volatility is nothing. When you zoom out, keep your eye on the prize. Right? And if this does break out, I mean, it's going to be a big price target. I don't want to necessarily put it up there because it would be some ridiculous level. But, yeah, I mean, just remember what the macro structure is here for Cardano. Cardano also likes to bounce off this, pretty sure it's the 200 EMA, right? Yeah, the 200 EMA. You can see how Cardano likes to come back down and bounce off this. Boom, boom. And guys, this is so similar to what it did back here. So similar. Where you had a peak, you came back down, you bounced off the 200-day EMA once and twice, came back up. Looks like it was going to come back down to it again, and then you sort of hold the line and continued up. It's sort of what you're doing now, right? You peaked, came back down to it once, twice. It looks like you're going to come back down to it again. What you did down here. And then you sort of just pop back up and continued up, right? So keep the eye on the prize. It's literally, it's so similar to what you did down here. It's kind of ridiculous. But we'll continue to monitor ADA here in the long term, right? The bulls are more bullish than ever. That's not true. That's not true. Trust me, the bulls are not more bullish than ever. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Maybe for the longer term, right? You know, when you really look at what's going on, like, I don't know, man. When you really look at it, maybe the true bulls are probably more bullish than ever. But the general public is not bullish. Not whatsoever. I haven't heard anyone ask. None of my friends or family have asked me about crypto in the last 4 or 5 months. None of them. How many of them asked me about crypto when last time Bitcoin was at 40,000? Last time Bitcoin was at 40,000, I'm pretty sure, like, 75% of the people I know ask me, should they buy a certain coin? Now we're at 43,000. No one's asking. No one's asking. Nada. Zero. Zilch. What does that tell you? Sentiment is low. Seems like it's high because of YouTube, but it's low, right? Stock market about to break S&P 500, flip support trend, so we're heading down. I guess. I mean, that's speculation. It's not really facts. I mean, nothing about this chart looks like it's going to get rejected just yet, right? I mean, the S&P looks like, let me just go to the macro here. The S&P just looks like it was continuing up here. I mean, nothing at this chart is like, all right, this is going to dump. Maybe the futures are telling you that. Not sure about the futures. I don't know what they are, but maybe that's what they're telling you. But you know, we don't know what tomorrow holds, right? Tomorrow's tomorrow. We'll see how tomorrow is. But you know, this looked like it was just continuing up, going into the end of last week. The S&P, you know. Good point, echo chamber. Pretty much, man. The chat is funny. Yeah, the chat. I don't know why they think everyone's bullish. I mean, I look at the chat and I see a bunch of people that are scared. You know what I mean? I see a bunch of people that are scared. I'm not really seeing too many bulls, right? There's the bulls that are always in here, but majority of people that I sort of that I see in the chat are bearish, you know? That's what I'll say. See, like literally got Volodom is bearish in here. Everyone's bearish. I'm so scared. All right, so let's see. All right, macro stuff. S&P. We said it looks like it was continuing up going into next week, and nothing about this chart looks like it was going to get rejected at all. DXY. I mean, you're still getting resistance here. I mean, it's a little bit too much to take away from this. I mean, it looks like you just got rejected. You know, what do we usually say about resistance? The more times you hit it, the more time it's likely to break out. We don't know if that's true yet, so we'll obviously watch this. I mean, this is going to be big of what's going on next week, right? This is what big it's going on next week. So, yeah, we'll see. Here's all the bulls. They're coming in here now. The bulls are just quiet right now. The bulls are quiet right now. Go Bulls! Woohoo! You know, we need to reminisce about the moon helmet, guys. We haven't seen the moon helmet in a couple weeks here, you know? Because on stream, like we said, like we haven't really had any pumps on stream, so there's been no opportunities to put on the moon helmet. Every pump that we've gotten has been off stream. Every dump we've gotten is an off stream too. You know what? Here's a little reminisce. You guys remember this thing? I haven't used it. I gotta get all the dust off of it. This thing's dusty. Holy crap, man. So dusty right now. Why am I so small? Hold on. So small right now. There we go. Thing's really dusty. Alright, there we go. We reminisced over the helmet real quick. We'll be bringing that back soon. I'm pretty confident in us bringing that back. Sooner rather than later. What's up, Wes? I'm not bearish. We hitting new highs this year? Yeah. New poll time? All right, we need a new poll. We'll join and get the Dogecoin tattoo. 50-50, man. 50-50. Look at that. That's crazy. All right, let's do a new poll. Let's do this. Thank you, Elijah. That's what we've been saying. 2017, we had the same FUD, and we we mooned up to the upside after that. We went from like 3,000 to 20,000 after that. All right, will Bitcoin hit? We're gonna do a crazy one right now. We're gonna do a crazy one right now. I want to know what the majority thinks. This is a crazy question, guys. Crazy question. Let me know what you think. It might be tough too, depending on what your views are on the market. It might be a tough question. Let me know what you think in the chat right now. Oh, I almost did yes or no again. I always do yes or no for the answers. Here we go. What will Bitcoin hit first? What will Bitcoin hit first, guys? Oh, I meant to say, what will Bitcoin hit first? That's what I meant. You guys know what I meant. I just forgot to put first. Easy. ETH pumping before the close. Oh, ETH is pumping before the close? That's a good sign. Hold on, let me go to... We got 7 minutes until the daily close, guys, or the weekly close, too. Let's go check on ETH. All right, yeah, ETH is trying to move up here before the close. Like we said, guys, the level we want to break for ETH is 31.51. If we can break that, it's going to be looking real good for ETH, which should look good for Bitcoin as well. Should look for Bitcoin as well. New Turk put a clown on there. I'm a clown. I'm a clown. This guy's such a clown. This guy's such a clown. Like, 20K or 100K? What kind of poll is that? This guy's a clown. Like, he sucks at charts. You know, he does the dumbest polls. His hairline sucks. He's such a clown. Even at... Oh, man. Too funny. China killed the crypto? I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. The question is not good. Not good poll. How is that not a good poll? 20K to 100K? 20K or 100K? I think that's a pretty good poll. You know what I mean? 100K is pretty high. 20K is pretty low. What do you think is coming? His hairline. I have a side piece, Solana. We'll check out Solana, Shane. We'll check out Solana. All right. Like Plan B prediction? Dude, Plan B's prediction has been like weirdly accurate. Like it's actually kind of insane how it can we take a step back and realize this before the close, guys? We'll do the super chats in a sec right before the close or right after the close in about 5 minutes. Isn't it crazy how Plan B's predictions have been literally spot on the last 2 months? Like it's like really weird. Like it's really weird. Like, and it could just be a coincidence, but yeah. What did he say last month? I mean, he said, I forget. What did he say last month, guys? He said Bitcoin minimum. He said it pretty high. I forget what he said last month, but he said 43K this month was the floor, which, you know, looks like we're going to close above 43,000. Well, not maybe it doesn't look like we're close. It looks like we're going to get pretty close to closing, above 43,000. I forget what he said last month, though. I think he said, when you guys will probably tell me in the chat, but 47 maybe. Maybe he said 40. He's like 47. Yeah, 47K. He said 47K, and literally we closed at. Where did we close at? On August. Yeah, dude. On August 31st, he said 47K was the floor on August. And then he said 43K was the floor in September. We closed on August 31st at 47,100. That's freaking weird. And then right now, we still got 5 days left to go in September, but right now, we're currently sitting at 43,200. It is kind of weird, dude. That is kind of weird. You know, when you really think about it, it's like, it could just be a coincidence, but if that's coincidence, that's a pretty spot on coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say he's some sort of magic ball teller, right? No one has a magic ball in crypto. No one's got the 43,000 in September, 64,000 in October. I forget what he said after that. He said like 89 in November and 124K in December. No one's sitting there at the magic ball, you know what I mean? But he's been pretty accurate, I gotta say. It's actually kind of nuts. When you, like, even the bears have to say it's been kind of nuts. All right, so look what Bitcoin on the hourly, guys. Bitcoin is trying to bounce off that. Is literally trying to bounce off this green box of support. Came back into it, trying to bounce off of it. We'll see what we do. We got 3 minutes into the close. It looks like we're going to close at right around 43,000. Right around 43,000. It's the daily close. I repeat. It's the daily close. Yeah, man. Freaking ridiculous. Go see what Bob's doing. What's Shiba gonna close at on this daily close? Yeah, Bitcoin's at 43.1. Oh, crap. Probably means Shiba didn't perform very well today. Let's go look at Shiba, guys. Shiba. Plan B. Plan B has been screwing me. Screwing me. .000000709? He told me $1. Final Stand told me he told me $1. This is supposed to be 1000x altcoin. .0000007? This is not. This is not what they told me.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
Mom, it's the daily close. I gotta see where Shiba closes.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
I'll be right up in 1 minute. It's the daily close for Shiba. Very important. Very important to see where Shiba closes. Okay? Guys, I gotta go eat dinner. I'm gonna give it back to Jordan, but this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright. Daily close. Let's get off Shiba. Alright. Bitcoin closed at 43,150. So, you know, another day, another crab day. Another day, another crab, you know? 43,150. 43,150. So, yeah, we came up, we got rejected from this red box resistance today. So it wasn't, like, overall, it wasn't the best daily candle as far as price structure goes, but we'll see what Bitcoin does now. Look at the daily RSI, guys. Look at that daily RSI resistance level. Now, we need to, obviously, we need to have an uptrend today to confirm the breakout. But you can see it's poking its little head out right here. It's poking a little head. We need a green day. We need a green day in order to confirm the breakout on the daily RSI resistance. But you can see, if we zoom in here, look at its little head poking out on the new day. We just need one more day up. We need one more up day here. But that's not looking too bad there, I shall say. Where's the 4 hour looking like here? Should go to the weekly close. Weekly close, we closed below the 20-week EMA. So, I mean, like I said, I would have preferred to close above the 20-week EMA. Close below it. We're still above the 20-week SMA. So nothing has really changed there for us just yet, guys. Just yet. As I keep saying, as long as we stay above our weekly support band, nothing has changed in the market. Nothing has changed in the market. That's sitting now on the new week. The 20 SMA is at 40,600. 40,600 is where the 20-week SMA is now. Dropped a little. Whoops. Dropped a little bit. So we have a little bit more room to run now. It's only like $100 difference, but a little bit more room. So that's really the weekly, guys. The 4-hour is, yeah, man. I mean, we just got rejected from that. Dude, I'm telling you guys, this moving average is a pain in the butt. Rejection, support, rejection, rejection. Telling you. So, we'll see what you do now, right? We'll see what you do now. It's gonna be interesting. It's really gonna be interesting. Another red weekly incoming, said Dale. We'll find out, Dale. We'll find out. Need to stay above the 21 EMA on the weekly. Weekly closed. Yeah, the weekly closed too. Fear and greed at a 26. A 20. Bro, how is the fear and greed index going down? You're now at a 26 on the fear and greed index, guys. A 26. A 26. Look at it. 27 yesterday, 26. General population is extremely, extremely bearish. It's real bearish, as we would say. So, can't say can't say I agree. Can't say I agree. What's up, Vaz? Up, dog? What's up, man? All right, let's go to some of these super chats here, and then we'll bust through some other stuff here. Let's see what we got. So we got Kimmy, who said bullishness, business in front, party in the back, mullet time. No mullet today. No mullet today. We had the Patriots game today, so I wasn't able to make the mullet, but the mullet should be coming relatively soon if I can make it. I'm not the best at making those. Clearly, I mean, we've seen some of my makings there. Some of them are in mine, but we've seen some of my my creations there. A lot of them aren't the greatest, right? A lot of them aren't the greatest. Come on, Jordan. There we go. So, yeah, no mullet yet. No mullet yet. Okay. We got VZH said, Jordan, stop being a bear. This is a fake out dump. Keep watching. We will pump hard. I'm not going anywhere, man. My bags are in my back pocket. Okay? They're not going anywhere. Lucas said, good news. 600 million was moved from one whale's account. Could be pretty good news, man. Gotta wait to see if that's good news. Could be bad news too, I guess. Knuckles said, can we do a poll on who thinks we will have a all-time high? Wow, look at this poll, guys. Look at this poll right now. Will Bitcoin hit 20K or 100K first? People said 71% of people said 100K. The bulls are coming out in full force now. The bulls are coming out in full force. I guess maybe that just means people don't think Bitcoin will go down to 20K. Could definitely be the case, but definitely a bullish poll there, you know? Definitely a bullish poll. Because like, even if you don't think it's going to do 100K, maybe you don't think it's going to go to 20K, right? So it sort of balances each other out there, right? Troll poll for Dale. What's a troll poll? I don't even know what that is, dude. Crypto said hi. Crypto wave. Elijah said, sup boss, if you get a second, I'd love to get a quick look at XDC. It's been my favorite gem this year. Thanks, Holmes. Yeah, let's check out XDC. Look at Shiba. Look at Shiba, guys. Man. All right, XDC. You gotta love Shiba. Who owns Shiba in here? All right, guys. If there's any Shiba maxis in the chat, I want to know right now. I want to know right now if there's any Shiba maxis in the chat. Raise your hand if you're a Shiba maxi. I promise I won't make fun of you. I promise. Guys, if you're a Shiba maxi, look at my face right now. Look at my face. Okay? I'm telling the truth. I promise I won't make fun of you. Okay? You have my word. You have my word. Like, there's nothing you got to worry about. I won't make fun of you. Okay? I won't judge you. I won't call you a terrible crypto investor. Okay? But tell me in the chat right now if you're a Shiba Maxi. I promise I'll be nice to you. Yeah, I promise. A calm? You're a terrible crypto investor. McIntosh man, you're a terrible crypto investor. Terrible. Terrible crypto investor. Raul Paul. I'm gonna keep my nose like this. I want to see what new people say when they come in. What do you think new people would say when they come in, guys, and they see my nose like this? They're like, what the heck is going on with this guy's nose? Do you think this is real? We're gonna keep this up. Guys, if you see any funny things in the chat, let me know. Like if people are like, what's up with this guy's nose? Yeah, but look at XDC. Look at that breakout in XDC. Look at the wedgie breakout, guys. So, you had like a fake out. So you had a wedge, you had a fake out to the downside, you pop back up to the upside, came back down, back tested it as support. Okay, you back tested it as support, and then you kind of pumped up from there. Okay, you pumped up from there. So that is a textbook wedge breakout with the back test. Now your target for something like this would be all the way up here at about 19 cents. I mean, I'm not sure how much this is going to follow Bitcoin. It doesn't seem like it's really following Bitcoin on the daily. So, you know, that nose is me first thing in the morning on a pump day. Quilly, bro. Oh man, he said this is his first. This is what he looks like first thing on a pump day. Probably more like this. All right, so 19 cents. That's the target there of the wedge. We'll see if it plays out. I'm not sure how much is gonna follow Bitcoin, but yeah, I mean that's technically your target, you know. Staying short now. Oh man, guys, dude, it's another day, another crab on stream. Like, dude, you can't make this stuff up. Whenever we're not on stream, Bitcoin's moving, whether it's pumping or dumping. We get on stream, what does Bitcoin do? Go sideways every single stream. Guys, I want to have some price action for you. It makes the stream a lot better when we have some price action. But holy moly, man. We've been going sideways literally every day for the past 2 weeks. It's been excruciating. Thank you guys for sticking with it, though. I appreciate it. All right, so that's XDC. I mean, like I said, that's your target. It looks like you're kind of continuing up here on the daily, which is good. Crypto Wave said hi. What's going on, Crypto Wave? What's going on, dude? Thanks for stopping the dick. We're going to 0. What do you think of Algorand? Price prediction. Let's go check out Algo, shall we? Algorand. Let's see. Still holding your green box of support. You actually wicked down to it again. Came back down to it, bounced back up, came back down to it, bounced back up. But yeah, I mean, you usually just keep holding that level at the end of the day. So same thing with this guy. I mean, we can zoom in a little bit on the 4 hour here, see what we got going on here. So what we want to do on the 4 hour here, I mean, the 4 hour, I mean, you can see pretty clear downtrend of resistance coming down here. Like that. You eventually want to break that. What's good here is you did have that double bottom now. So what you want to do is you want to get up here and break this neckline. You break that neckline. Could be in pretty good shape. I like the double bottom here on our green box of support, which is a bunch of our previous high levels down here, right? So very, very good area to bounce from. You just need that upwards price action. You think you're just waiting on Bitcoin for a lot of these alts, right? a lot of these alts. I mean, we saw earlier today, Bitcoin dumped, and then the alts dumped ridiculously hard, and then they pumped back ridiculously hard right after. So they just all following Bitcoin right now at the end of the day. But I don't hate the price structure here. You just want to continue holding this level here. Really important. Wes said, bull since I followed Jorah. What about SRM? Let's go up, Wes. Bull since you... So, Wes, you weren't a bull before following me? That makes me sad, man. That brings tears to my eyes. Wes, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you, man. I really don't. Wes. I don't deserve you, man. You know what? John, I don't deserve you. Drew, Jake, Safe, Algo, Ape, Inu. I don't know why I said your whole name, but I don't deserve you. Cody, Folk Life, Sergio, QM. Oh, man. Been a long day, guys. Actually, really hasn't been a long day. To be honest, it was Sunday. It was Sunday. All right. SRM actually looks pretty similar to Algo in a way. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. Go to the daily on SRM. Actually, this sort of looks like the total market cap. You know, in a nutshell. I mean, you had your double top. You had a double top up here. Let's bring this up here. Double top, boom, boom, came back down. Okay, you came back down nicely. And you're trying to hold. You see all these previous highs looking left? And there's all these support levels. You're trying to hold this level. You got a little wick down here too. So you're trying to hold this relative green box of support here, which is a bunch of previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance, previous resistance, support, support. So as long as you can continue to hold that, you're good. In the 4 hour, like we said with other coins, it looked like a double bottom. They couldn't really get the juice though to break this neckline. Looking, I mean, the price action looks relatively dumpy, but when you look at it a little bit zoomed in, I mean, there is I guess a light at the end of the tunnel here. I mean, you could have a little bit of left shoulder head, and if you can bounce here, a little bit of right shoulder action, which could potentially bounce you back up, right? That's the bullish scenario for SRM. So what you really want to do is you want to hold, you know, we actually clear this out for SRM. You really want to hold the general level between where you are right now, pretty much, and down to this wick, right? So you want to bounce somewhere in here and continue up. If you break those two levels, well, move back down to the level you were just at today would make some sense too. So watch for a bounce here between 745 and 720, and you shouldn't be too bad there for SRM. If not, to move back down to 675 would probably make some sense, right? SHIB. SHIB, man. SHIB. What are you going to do about SHIB, man? I mean, SHIB is a top 50 coin, guys. We gotta, like, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to lie and not say I'm not a little salty about SHIB still being a top 50 coin. I thought we were stronger than this, guys. I thought we could short SHIB below number 50, you know? But we haven't done it yet. We haven't done it yet. I'm not going to say I'm not salty about it. But SHIB's not, I don't think SHIB's going anywhere. I think it's going to be a top 100 coin, unfortunately. But top 50, you get out of top 50. Get out of top 50, okay? Or I'll turn into a fudgicle. If it's not in the top 50, I'm going to turn into a fudgicle. Grayscale holds 660k Bitcoin, or 46% of this total supply. 660k Bitcoin. That's a lot of Bitcoin. That's a lot of Bitcoin. Imagine holding 660,000 Bitcoin. Not $660,000 worth of Bitcoin, but 660,000 Bitcoin. That's nuts. I'm not sure if that they don't hold. I don't think they hold 46% of the total supply though. They definitely don't hold 46% of the total supply. You know. Monthly and quarterly closes this week. The whales will keep prices steady until then. Yeah, that makes sense, Nick. That makes some sense, dude. Elijah said, one more question. Can't we rely on the last bull run 2017? China banned Bitcoin then, and we had an amazing run end of year. Yeah, that's exactly what we did in 2017. We've been sort of, do I still have the fractal up? Yeah, this is the fractal in 2017. Comparing the two. Okay? Yeah, China FUD right during these last two dips in 2017 right here, and in this price action right here. You know? So this is what we did afterwards. Not going to say we're going to do this. You know, this would be nice. This would be real nice. Not going to say that's necessarily going to happen. Not going to say that's not going to happen. But just looking at what happened last time, hey, gives us hope that this could happen after a stupid China FUD that we hear every single month. China bans Bitcoin. China bans toilet paper. China bans microphones. China bans shoes. China bans Jordan. China bans Java. You know. How's side piece Solana? Side piece Solana? All I know is main piece Solana, but side piece Solana is still in our channel. Still in our channel. We actually came back up to relatively the top of the channel, actually. Top, bottom, 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 top, bottom, top. You know? So do we come back down again? That's going to be the question here. Let me extend this out a little bit. Been in this channel for a long time. Since September 9th, we've been in this downwards channel on the 4 hour. Do we come back down again? You know, maybe we come back down to, I don't know, 118. If Bitcoin can't break out here, maybe Solana comes back down to 118. Bounces from there. Certainly a possibility. That would be a, you know, the double bottom scenario. Solana's dumping. Yeah, Solana's down like 1% on the new day. 1%. That's all we got. China McFud. 0.0007. Oh man, 0.007. Wait, do I hear Jabba? Jabba, why are you partying in there? Jabba, why are you partying right now? Oh no. Guys. I'm sorry I have to do this to you. You know? I'm sorry I have to do this to you right now. But we gotta go see Jabba. I just shorted, guys. I just shorted. $5, 100x leverage. $5, 100x leverage. I'm not closing my short, though. I'm not doing it. Currently, right now, I'm up 0.5%. 0.5%. $5, 100x leverage. 100x. We're talking a 40% gain as we speak right now. 40% gain. Put an alert. My liquidation price is $43,150. $43,150 is my liquidation price. It's not going to break, guys. It's not going to break. Stop saying in the chat it's going to break. 43 150. Yeah. Java. Liquidated. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Strap up.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I'm gonna get my second shoe back. I like when Java's sad. I personally like when Java's sad a little bit more. I don't like when he's happy, man. I don't like when Java's happy. Pisses me off. Java bearish on 1 microsecond. Yes. We'll see if his stop loss gets hit. He shorted the back test, which actually, you know, was actually pretty smart for Java. I got to give it to him, man. I got to give it to him. He actually shorted the back test of the previous support. So, you know, in theory, I mean, he actually, he didn't wait for the confirmation, but he actually, you know, that's not a terrible short area. So we'll see what Java does here. Let's see if he gets liquidated. 43,150 is his liquidation price. 43,150. Troll poll for Dale. I don't know what a troll poll is. I don't know what a troll poll is. Let's see. We're not. I don't know what to do for a troll poll. Maybe we should do this. Let's do a fun poll. Let's do a non-crypto poll. Let's do this. Let's do this. You had to pick one to eat, nothing else. All right, if you had to pick, let's do it. Cookie, brownie, this is so random. All right, guys, if you had to pick, you had to pick one to eat, nothing else for the rest of your life, what are you picking? What are you picking? Let me know in the chat. Liquidate Java? We gotta see. I know what I would pick, you know? It's pretty obvious answer for me. Why I picked those 4 things, I don't know. I picked those 4 things. Brownie has the most nutritional value. Gummy bear. Rusty brown donuts. Brownies all day. There's only one answer to that. I don't know. It seems like we got relatively close here. Cookie and brownie is the top 2 right now. What are Twizzlers? Prime rib. All right, let me you guys answer this in the chat. I mean, crypto's being crypto right now. If you had to pick one food, ignore the poll. All right, ignore the poll. If you had to pick one food to eat for the rest of your life, what would that food be? Any food, but you can't eat anything else. It only can be one food. So you got to think about nutritional value. You got to think about everything. And it can't be a bunch of ingredients. Like, it can't be like chicken parmesan. It can only be one ingredient. So if you pick chicken parmesan, you got to pick chicken, cheese, or sauce. It's got to be one ingredient. What would it be? On the Grind said, do you follow Raul Paul? He is saying the rise should start in the next 2 days. And check out upland.me, NFT Metaverse on EOS and Google Maps. It's up on the Grind. I actually don't follow Raul Paul. To be honest. But he said it's going to start in the next 2 days. Interesting. We'll see if he's right. It would match up pretty well with Plan B, right? Match up pretty well with Plan B. I think we're going to move up sooner rather than later, too. You know, we might not moon to the upside, right? You know, I don't know if we should be thinking that we're going to hit 64K in the next 2 weeks or anything, but I do think that we're going to start moving up sooner rather than later, too. sooner rather than later. Short-term volatility aside. Thanks on the grind. Chasta said, what do you think about Umbrella Network? Let's check out Umbrella Network. One thing I can say about Umbrella Network is, who do you follow, Karen? How steak, my girl, mango, pizza, ribeye, tacos, bread, cheese, chicken, pizza, avocado, steak, beef, pizza, steak, potatoes, pizza, tofu, rice. I'm seeing a lot of pizza, and I'm seeing a lot of steak. I'm seeing steak and pizza seem like the number 2 there. You know? Steak and pizza, I think, are people's 1 and 2. And that makes a lot of sense, right? I don't know if you can use pizza as one food. Might be cheating, but, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it. All right, Umbrella Network. I don't know. Is pizza as one food, guys, is that cheating? I think it's kind of cheating, personally, but it is what it is. What did I come into? Someone said, what did I come into? You came into me asking what if you had to eat one food the rest of your life, what would it be? Umbrella? Pizza isn't one. It had multiple ingredients. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, pizza, you gotta have only one ingredient. You can't... Pizza's kind of cheating, you know? Meatloaf is the way to go for multiple ingredient. Yeah, I like meatloaf. All right, so Umbrella. There's not much data to go here off of, you know? This is one of those things that you're sort of just, you know, taking what you got here, but... I mean, originally it looked like a sort of a... On the 4 hour, it looked like a little bit of a wedgie breakout to the upside. Looks like it came back down and back tested previous high as support. And now you're trying to hold it, right? So you want to hold... I already eat Wendy's nuggets every day. Why Wendy's nuggets? That seems kind of random to eat Wendy's nuggets. Like, out of any nuggets you can eat, you pick Wendy's? Like, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta lie. Burger King's nuggets are actually pretty legit. I used to not like them. I went the other day and I was like, wow, these nuggets are something. And then McDonald's nuggets are sort of the OG nuggets. I don't know. The McNugget. I gotta go Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. All right, so what you want to do is you want to hold this previous resistance and hold it as support and hope you bounce from here, right? But there's really not too much data to go off of. If you do, your target's still sort of up here at 51 cents. If you do continue up, if you don't, you break this, you probably come back down to 34, most likely. So just watch for that. Like I said, not enough data to really go off of there. Mindful with the super chat, $5 super chat. Thank you, Mindful. Cal said, seller moving to 50 cents this week. Big believer in this project in the C bridge. I honestly think can see it going to $2. Yeah, seller's been doing its thing, man. Seller's been doing its thing. Let's check it on the daily. Yeah, the daily it's just consolidating above its 1.618. You actually blasted through the 1.618, and sometimes you actually use those levels as support. Skol Vikings. Seahawks suck. Seahawks suck. Nacho, you a Vikings fan, man? I'm sorry for you, dude. You know, to be a Vikings fan kind of sucks. I do have to say. You know, I apologize that you have to be a Vikings fan. You know, aren't the Vikings one of the only... Actually, there's probably a few that haven't won a Super Bowl. But I know the Vikings got to, like, what? They haven't been in a Super Bowl. Have they even been to a Super Bowl? I'm not even sure. Maybe in, like, the late 90s. I'm not sure. When they had Moss, and I don't think they did. But, yeah, being a Vikings fan stuff. Yeah, so previous resistance, or previous support, and you bounce off there, and the 23.9 cents is the 2.618. So that's where I'm looking for seller. He said it can go to $2. Maybe. I mean, it's not a terribly high market cap. Look what popped up on the screen, guys. Java liquidated. But yeah, Stellar looks good. $2. Not a terribly high market cap coins. It's not impossible. Definitely not impossible. All right, let's go. Oh man. All right, let's go see Java real quick. Java got liquidated, guys. Let's go let's go see Java. No! 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 My candle! No! My candle! My candle! Now my room is gonna smell like crap again. This is the only thing that doesn't make my room smell like Chinese food. Like General Gao's chicken. My candle! What am I gonna do? I can't survive without my candle. No! My candle! Oh shit, I can't do it, bro. It's one of those times I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I can't. I'm done. All right. All right. All right. We're good. So, yeah, Bitcoin's just chilling at Java's liquidation price at 43,150. 43,150. So, all right. Oh man. Pat said, "What's up with this guy?" You got a long way to go, man. You got a long way to go. You don't understand the inside jokes, man. The longer you watch, guys, if you're new to the stream, the more you watch it, the more you'll understand the inside jokes. There's a lot of inside jokes on this stream. But the longer you watch, the more you understand. You know? Someone said, "What's wrong with this guy?" Crap, dude. That's too funny, man. That's too funny. All right. Mindful with the $1 super chat. BDE Camps said, "I'm so bullish of you." Thank you, BDE Camps. That's a terrible nice thing to say. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Drew, what's up, man? Your thoughts on Litecoin, sir? You got it. You got you, dude. Got you, Drew. I'll do Litecoin for you right now, actually. Litecoin. Holy moly. Drew, I don't know if you're asking me about Litecoin because you know I'm going to rant about it. Or I don't know if you actually like Litecoin. Drew, I don't know if you like Litecoin or if you want me to rant about it. I'm not really sure. This chart looks really bad. And there's not many coins that you guys will say, "Oh, this chart looks bad." And it's not just because I don't like Litecoin. It's because Litecoin broke Litecoin broke like this general level here, which is very, very important. Right, so previous resistance, flip the support, resistance, support, support. Now you came back up and you bounced off of it and confirmed it as resistance. You confirmed it as resistance. And now you're moving back down. Okay? So Litecoin does not look great. Now for Litecoin, what's very, very important here is you want to hold this level here. Right here. Right here. So previous resistance, previous resistance. Now you want to do is you want to hold this as support. You break this. Oh, let me tell you.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Litecoin's probably going back down to these lows if you break this general box here. So Litecoin's not looking as hopeful as other coins, that's for sure. At least in my opinion. I don't know. It's Litecoin. I mean, it's Litecoin, guys. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Rant alert.
Drew, you know I love you. You know I love you, Drew. But if you actually own Litecoin, there's no problem with being diversified into Litecoin. But if Litecoin, guys, if Litecoin's one of your top 3 coins, I'm sorry to break it for you, but you got to change up your portfolio a little bit. You know, if Litecoin's in your top 3, there's no problem with owning a little bit of Litecoin just to have some exposure, right? Just in case there's a what if. But if Litecoin's in your top 3 coins, please reconsider switching up your portfolio a little bit, okay? Litecoin is one of the worst performing altcoins there is, okay? It can't even outperform Bitcoin. So please, reconsider, okay? Reconsider your thoughts here. Be a little bit diversified into it. Don't go all in the Litecoin, please.
Rant alert.
Java, give me back my candle, bro. What do you mean you leveraged my candle? You leveraged my candle? How do you even leverage a candle, bro? How do you even leverage a candle? I don't even know how you did that. Can you at least just give me it back? I'll take it back to the store. I can't believe you leveraged my candle. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Okay? I like to leverage objects. I didn't mean to. Alright, just give me it back. Thank you. Alright. Had to get my candle back. He needed to borrow a candle. Very carefully. You guys couldn't see me. I was in Java's room. Alright. Chris X says, how's YFI looking today, Mr. Camerand? Let's see. YFI. See what you're looking at for YFI. I haven't looked at this coin in a long time. I remember that when this coin was getting hyped. Like, everyone was hyping this coin up. Now no one ever talks about it anymore. I remember when it was down here and I go, oh, it's going to the moon. Went up to like 42,000 and it dumped. And no one really talked about it after that. But yeah, I mean, I don't really hear too much about this anymore. Let's see. Let's take a quick look. What's interesting is you didn't come back down to this, all the way down to this green box here, which was previously been your support like once, twice, 3 times. You would expect that to come back down there again, but it actually didn't. It actually didn't. You actually made a nice higher low there, which is nice, which is real nice. You actually, like, if you look, you actually had lower lows on the RSI and higher lows in price action. So that's typically some bullish divergence. So we'll see if you get any more price action to the upside here. Bitcoin's pumping right now. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Bitcoin's pushing 43.4, guys. 43.4 after bouncing off the previous resistance and flipping it, right? So what do we used to say, guys? What do we used to say on the channel a year ago? We flipped our previous resistance and flipped it as support. Let's see if we can get any more upwards price action here, though. Let's see if we do. It's trying to. Pump song. If we break this resistance here, we'll play the pump song. You know, we gotta have some confirmation for the pump song, guys. If we break 43, we break 43.650, we'll play the pump song. So 43.650. We're pretty close. We're pretty damn close. I told you I would advise bugging off to pump it. Nice, dude. All right, YF5. Let me finish up with that. So you actually made a higher low. Can you move up now? Right? Can you move up? If you can break. Someone said his Java on a diet. His shirt's not looking too big. No, he has a Snapchat filter on. It makes him look skinny. Okay, he's not. Trust me, Java's not on the diet. He eats Chinese food every day. He has a Snapchat filter that makes him look skinny. We need confirmation. You got a possible W pattern. If you can break this resistance here, I like this. I like this a lot. You already broke, so you had a mini one. You had a mini one right here. Right here for YFI that broke, right? 1, 2, 3. Broke it, back tested it. Now you're trying to go. If you can break this neckline, target's all the way back up here. But what? Yeah, YFI looks. I mean, I like the higher low there. I like the higher low. You just got to get some. You got to get some juice coming in. Some juice. Bitcoin's got to get some juice here too, man. Bitcoin, get the juice. I already eat Wendy's nuggets every day, said Shane. You probably shouldn't be eating Wendy's nuggets every day, Shane. You know, man, like, Shane, trust me, there's days that I eat fast food. There's weeks that sometimes I get fast food multiple times. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. You probably shouldn't be eating Wendy's nuggets every day, you know? Audi said, when nuggets... What? Jeez, man. I'm not going to read that whole thing on there. Isam said, a la luna. A la luna. A la luna. A la luna. All right, let's see what Luna's doing. I'm gonna stop being weird. I promise. At least right now. Can't always promise that. So Luna, after a major run here, just been consolidating mostly. But where you've been consolidating at, you actually back tested your previous high twice. Back test once, back test twice. Can you get that confirmation up now? Right? Can you get it? Right now, you're trying to hold all these previous resistances here and trying to flip them as support. Can you hold this and then bounce and make a new high? If you can, next target is about $50.96 for Luna. That's the next target if you break it. Okay? If you break it. Come on, BTC. Don't wait until after the stream today, please. I'm begging you. Nacho said, "Happy Sunday, man." Thank you, Nacho. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, guys, I might be making some emergency videos like MM Crypto. Like MM Crypto. I might be making some emergency videos. Like if I'm not home, I might be making some phone videos while I'm driving, or maybe not while I'm driving, but when I'm in the car or something. I might be stuck. Just occasionally, maybe not every day, but I might be making some crypto style videos. Because I do like those style of videos, because they're like, you can just kind of freestyle them, you know? All right, let's see. Happy Sunday, man. You too, Nacho Fiat. I hope you don't got any fiat. I hope you're not all in fiat, Nacho. All right? It's because it's not Joe Fiat. Hope you're not Joe Crypto. Trevor said no. You need the O face for that? Please no. Everyone's saying no. Everyone's saying no. Crypto. Ked said your night show's the best in the space. Thank you, Ked. They'll be coming out every day. They'll be coming out every day. That's the new thumbnail for tomorrow. We need hype music for Bitcoin to pump. All right, you got it. You know what we need for Bitcoin to pump? We need the helmet. Where is it? $43,534. It's been working so far, guys. We got the helmet fully charged. Fully charged. Can we push past this resistance? Can we do it? Home Alone style thumbnail. All weekends have been shaken out. I don't know if all weekends have been shaken out. They might have been. They might have been. They might have. Oh, I don't know. There's been a lot of weekends that have been shaken out. I don't know about all of them. Crypto Shock said, your thoughts on XRP and Doge, sure. Just kidding. Hit the like button. Need 1,000. Yeah, guys, we need 1,000 likes. Let's get up to 1,000 likes. All right. I don't know where we're at right now. I'm not going to check. Okay. But if we want Bitcoin to break this resistance right now, we need to hit the likes. We have the helmet charged, ready to go. We have the pump music ready to go. The only thing that's missing is 1,000 likes. Let's hit those likes. Let's get them up. I'm ranting right now, and Bitcoin's going up as I'm ranting, so I'm not going to stop ranting here. I'm not going to jinx it. We're going to keep ranting until Bitcoin keeps going up. Hit up those likes, guys. Let's freaking go. Come on, BTC. Do it for me. Do it for, I got to keep ranting. Litecoin's one of the worst investments you can have in crypto. XRP second. I don't really like Elliott wave theory. Man, 43,585 for BTC. I can't rant anymore. I can't. I'm out of rants. Don't tell me how many likes there are, Bruce. Of course, Bruce would come in. Of all people, Bruce comes in and says, there's 700 likes. Bruce. Of course it's Bruce. Everyone knows a Bruce. Like, Bruce, I'm not sure if you were the Bruce from way back in the... I remember a Bruce was in here. I'm not sure if you're the same Bruce. But I remember I made fun of a Bruce. I'm like, everyone knows a Bruce. And a Bruce is always kind of weird. You know? I don't know. Everyone kind of knows Bruce. Rants alert. Out of rants. All right, 43,650. All right, here we go. We got the juice. We break 43,700. 43,700, and the pump music's going to be played, guys. 43,700. Can we break it?
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Litecoin and SHIB are included in the same rant. Yes, Litecoin and SHIB. 43,700. Say hello to my little friend. All right, what else do we have in here while we wait for Bitcoin to hit 43,700? We got Drew said I own 0 Litecoin, trash coin. Thank you, Drew. I thought you were better than that. I thought you were better than that. Sir Dude said Java on a Bro, you gotta say Java's. You gotta stop saying Java's on a diet, man. You're killing me, dude. You're killing me. 43 to 700. Here we go. There it is. All right, come on, BTC, get up there. ETH is pumping too. ETH is pumping too. Look at ETH. ETH is coming up to that neckline, guys. If ETH can break this neckline right here, if it can break this neckline, it has a nice W reversal pattern. But you gotta break. You gotta break right here. Okay? You gotta break right here. And then you got the beautiful, beautiful W pattern. But you gotta break 31.51 for ETH. That's the level to break for ETH. And we know as ETH gets the pump, we know BTC follows up here. So if ETH can break this resistance, I'm expecting to do that. Of course, man. We got the helmet charged up. You know, as soon as we put the helmet on, it's usually a good thing when we put the helmet on, you know. Usually a good thing. We put it on a little bit premature today, but so far so good. It's worked pretty good. We'll see if it continues to work here. We got a little bit of resistance right here, guys, so it might take us a few tries to blast through this, but it do have a lot of resistance right here. We got to it once, twice, 3 times. This is the 4th time. Let's see if it breaks. Let's see it. How about the chart on Anchor? We'll look at constipation for Sir Dude too. Oh, man. Anchor and Sir Dude. Constipation. Constipation, bro. We'll quickly look at constipation. I actually typed in constellation. It's constellation DAG. Let's see. It should be moving up with everything else here. Not yet. Not yet. Still just in your range. Still just in your range, Sir Dude. I mean, you're going down and up, down and up, down, and you're probably going to go up now as long as BTC keeps pumping here. As long as BTC keeps pumping, you're probably going to be coming back up to retest 32 cents, most likely here. But until you break out of this range, it's a nothing burger. All right, 43.8 for BTC. Cody just said he flipped bullish. He literally just flipped bullish. It's human psychology, man. Price go up, want to buy. Price go down, want to sell. It's human psychology, man. Human psychology. So yeah, we're breaking this, guys. If we go to the 4-hour chart, are we breaking the 100 4-hour EMA? That's been the level that's been keeping us down. We got rejected on it right here. We got rejected on it right here. Right now, look what we're doing. We're coming up on a fib level, so watch this fib level, right? But if we can break this fib level and this EMA right here, I mean, you're probably going to at least go up to test 45,000, I would think. Jordan, you said Wendy's Nuggets. I had to do it. Someone else said Wendy's Nuggets. I just sort of followed up. Let's see if you can break this 100 EMA, man. You've been sort of rejected out a couple times here. Anchor. ETH is pushing that level there. Let's check out Anchor. Don't wanna party. Yeah, Anchor's still holding the support nicely. So previous resistance, just flipping as support. Bitcoin never moves through. I mean, if this is the price action we got today, I'll be happy, man, because this is better than what we've seen lately. But you can see down, up, down, up. If you can break, nice W, you just got to break the neckline, which is right here. It was a nice double bottom. You just got to break, now you got to break 8.8 cents. You're at 8 cents. You got some work to do. Definitely got some work to do here for Anchor, but that's sort of the short-term level to break there is 8.8 cents. If you can break that, your target's all the way up here at 10 cents. So watch for that, really. Short-term, get a downtrend of resistance coming down, maybe. Not perfectly. Do it wrong there. Hold on. Don't wanna party. I'd watch for that short-term. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you haven't got the third touch yet, but that's probably what I'd watch right now. What's ETH doing? Look at ETH! Look at ETH! Go, ETH! Go, ETH! Oh, man. All right, if ETH's got to break this neckline right here. ETH has got to break this neckline. And BTC, you're looking for an hourly close above this. Hourly close, preferably. You're sitting at 43,871 with 1 minute left to go in the hour. 1 minute left to go in the hour. And there it is, the hourly close. You got the hourly close. Let's see if you get some follow through now. See if you get some follow through. Hourly close above the resistance line. That's a really good sign, guys. Really good sign. But ETH is the one to watch here. Guys, we know ETH has been sometimes in these moves, ETH leads the market. If ETH can break this, okay, Bitcoin's going to go. Then the rest of the market's going to go. We usually know how that's going to work, right? We usually know it's going to work. I'd probably say you'll probably have some low resistance there, but I'd probably say logically the next big resistance is up there at like 45,000, you know? I mean, you got some previous support levels back here, which could act as some resistance, right? Could act some resistance. But really the next resistance is up there at 45,000. Java got liquidated. Java got liquidated. If you can hold up on the daily, guys, look at the daily RSI. Look at it. Look at it poking out. It looks so cute in there, doesn't it? It looks so cute. It's poking its little head out right there. Jordan, I have a Pinocchio nose right now. You do have a Pinocchio nose, man. You do. Did we look at Anchor? We did. Hey, man, hope your day was good. Quick question. What's your take on Hex? I own 100,000 coins at 9 cents and don't plan on selling, but wanted to hear your opinion. What I'd say about Hex is, you know, a lot of people will hate on Hex, and I think a lot of people hate on it because they didn't get in it, right? So always make sure you're taking people's Hex opinions with a grain of salt. I'm not as much of a big of a hater as everyone else is. I don't own Hex, but what I'd say about Hex is maybe some of the criticisms are true. So, you know, no problem holding Hex, but I'd probably take some profits on the way up, you know? You know, nothing wrong with taking profits in any crypto, but you know, Hex obviously been performing extremely well. Who knows if it's going to continue, but just always take profits, right? Maybe take out your initial investment so you don't, at least you have that back in case anything happens, but haters will be haters on Hex, man. Not following BTC chart. Yeah, I mean, Hex has been performing extremely well. Thoughts on Switcheo? Switchio. Look at that while Bitcoin's sort of cooling down a little bit here. It has nothing to do with why we hate on Hex. Yeah, we know it's Richard Hart too. Okay, I know you guys don't like Richard Hart. Not my cup of tea either. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. He's not really my cup of tea either. Yeah, this one's not on TradingView, so unfortunately I can't look at it, my friend. DeGaggio Russell is back. I don't know if you've always been here, man. Sometimes I miss people in the chat. DeGaggio Russell. He's one of the homies that was here a while ago. Kareem said, thoughts on Tezos. It's having a dip. Looks like I should top it off with some more. Let's check off Tezos. Kareem, you getting your massage, man? Hope you're getting your massage right now. I still need to get my massage on stream, guys. A lot of you guys said you wouldn't watch my stream if I got a massage on stream, which I thought was kind of mean, but that's okay. So Tezos, it's this resistance line here, you know. And if you round, I mean, it was originally looking like a beautiful inverse head and shoulders, like a long-term inverse head and shoulders. We had a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. And it still could be. It still could be. If you bounce from here, it still could be a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. What you need to do is you just need to break this neckline with some volume, right? You break this neckline with some volume. Tezos is gonna be looking real good. Look at bib levels. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not a terrible time to buy. I mean, it did drop down a little bit the last 2 days or so. Yeah, 1221's the 1.618 fib. So it's pretty high up there. You obviously got to break some of these resistances first, but 755 seems like the big level to break there. 755 on Tezos. All right. Well, what will Bitcoin do now? Will Bitcoin come back down to test? You're still below a couple of these previous peaks, right? As of right now, you're still below some of these previous peaks. Will you come back down and test, and then continue up? We'll wait to see. Michael said, "You're a warrior. I watched some of your stream earlier. Went to dinner for wings and a beer, and now you're streaming here, pushing BTC higher. That's what we do, man. We have the shields and the swords. While you're out there eating dinner, we're out here protecting the land." Hope you enjoyed your dinner on the expense of all us other bulls who are out here fighting with our swords and shields. And you were just simply at a dinner. Mike. Thank you, though, Mike. Chase said Cody. Cody. Everyone's favorite coin right now is Cody. Let's see. So, you have yet to break that all-time high. Right? You've yet to break the all-time high. And yeah, so you just got to break this all-time high. It looks like you just came back down. I mean, you just simply came back down to test some of these previous resistance points. Oops. Screwed that up. You came back down to test some of these previous resistance points and flipped them nicely as support, right? So what you need to do now is take this and bounce and break your highs down. Simple as that. It was just a nice, beautiful back test. Your daily RSI has room to run. What I will say is you did have some bearish divergence there, but that already could have played out. It looks like you already got a little bit of a dip. So that already could have played out where you had lower highs, higher highs, bearish div, maybe come a little bit lower. Depends on what Bitcoin does at the end of the day here. But right now, Cody looks pretty good, man. Cody looks pretty good. What's up, Chase? No problem, dude. Just be wary, like I said, just be wary. Always be wary of the bearish div. When a coin's super bullish, I mean, it's one of those things that if it's coin's super bullish, it could just smash. It could just keep going up, even if you have bearish divergence. So, but always be aware that it's there, you know. All just said, Jordan, you said Wendy's Nuggets. I had to. You got the Wendy's Nuggets, bro. I might have to get some nuggets tonight. No, I'm not getting nuggets. I'm supposed to, guys. You know, I try to eat healthy. Sometimes I just can't, though. Sometimes I just can't. I love, you know what it is? I love pizza and I love burgers. It's hard for me to say no a lot of times. Chrisick said Bitcoin moving during a stream. Yeah, it is. It is. This could just be a back test, guys, at the end of the day. But I will say, dude, look at this 104-hour EMA. It is so annoying, man. We just keep getting rejected from it over and over and over again. It's a pain in our side right now. Whale, look at that. There you go. And here you go, too.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Facts. Invest in Bitcoin. Wendy's Nuggets. Wendy's Nuggets. Looks like Algo is trying to get a little bit of a pump there. Just nice double bottom, man. And you close with a lot lower high. I just like the price action for a lot of these alts right now. You know what I mean? Like you just kept making lower lows, right? Lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. This one you made a higher low and you closed significantly above this with the hammer candle on Algo on the daily. So this looks good for a continuation up, bearing that Bitcoin continues up, right? I mean, Algo just looks really good. You obviously just get this little downtrend of resistance here on the 4 hour that you want to break, which probably lines up pretty well with like ETH's wedge and Bitcoin's wedge, right? They all kind of tie into each other. So that's what we're waiting for on more so Algorand, right? How long do you think the DXY can go? The DXY, so we hit you look at the DXY, you hit a previous, like a lot of highs at this level. 1, 2, 3 highs. They even look back left. I mean, there was resistance all the way back here too. So I don't know, man. We gotta wait to see what happens. You can't really predict the DXY. What I will say is if you keep getting rejected here and you do start moving down, pretty good sign, obviously, for crypto. We obviously want the DXY to go down. But right now, it's too early to tell what it's going to do here. I mean, you're just consolidating right under resistance. So we got to kind of wait and see what it decides to do going into next week, right? What is the stock market going to look like next week? I don't know. See you, Masha, man. All right, BTC. Get this second wave up, my friend. Whale helmet. Let's see. The XY is going bullish is bad. We don't know yet. It's a little bit too early to tell. I'd say. All right, ETH trying to make its way back up here. 31.38. Bitcoin 43,900, trying to make its way back up to 400. 44,000 as we speak. 44,000. And guys, like I said earlier, the fear and greed index is at a 26. A 26, bro. That's low. Like, if it was in the 30s, I'd be like, all right, whatever. A 26? Are people really that scared right now? Yeah, that's even lower than what I see on Twitter. I'd say Twitter, if I was to judge, probably mid-30s. Still pretty bearish, but I mean, not 26. Like, geez, pretty low. People are shivering in the little gymborees right now. The little gymborees. Everyone's like Bob right now. Should I sell my Shiba? Guys, I'm scared. I don't know where this market's going. I'm scared of my investment. Should I sell my Shiba? Should I keep my Shiba? The price is going down. I should probably sell. I mean, I usually like to buy when the price is going up and sell when the price is going down. So this is probably a great time to sell, guys. I'm just really scared. I'm really scared where this market's going right now. I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know what to do, guys, with my Shiba. I'm just really scared. Man, that's 75% of the people out there right now. YouTube seems middle-ish. Yeah, YouTube seems I'm more as we go on more and more. I'm seeing more and more bears, coming to YouTube. You can see the bearish channels are starting to get big now. There's a few bearish channels that are starting to blow up now because they're right now. You know, we don't have to do a rant about the bearish channels. I mean, they were wrong the entire way up, but well, there's a lot of bearish channels starting to get a little big right now because they're posting bearish content, you know. So, and right now that's right, even though in the history of crypto, being a bear is typically a losing strategy to be a bear. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Matic is doing. Yep. But I'd probably say YouTube's still pretty bullish, right? YouTube's still majority bullish. Twitter, I'd say Twitter is majority bearish. I mean, when you look at some of the tweets, I mean, they're pretty bad. Majority bearish on Twitter. And I would probably say Reddit. If you go to like Reddit cryptocurrency, they're all bears in there. Pretty bearish in there. You know? All right. ETH is, let's see. ETH is pushing at 31.46. 31.46. Do a rant in them.
Rant alert.
I'm saving my rants, guys. I'm saving my rants for when it truly matters, okay? There's going to be a rant one of these days there's going to be a rant that I'm going to go absolutely off. And it's going to be one of the sweetest rants I've ever been going on. But I'm saving it. You know? I've been communicating with Uphold. Nice, man. Wrench said, being a bear just means that you're buying as low as possible. Pretty wise. All bears turn bulls when the time it reaps its words. Not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. I know bears that were bearish when Bitcoin was at $3,000. Not going to name any names. I know people were bearish when Bitcoin was at $3,000, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that statement is not very true. Not very true. There's people that are bears literally 24/7. Like they're always bears. They're always bears. They're always too scared to buy. Like they might be bears because they want the price to go lower. Price gets to the level that they've been screaming for, and then they won't buy. They won't buy because they're still too scared. And then they say, "Oh, it's going to go to this level," and then they're still too scared. And then they go, "Oh, it's going to go lower." They're still too scared. They're always too scared, and they miss out on buying. They miss out on buying the low because they think it's going to go lower every time. 30K gets here. 20K. 10K. When it was 3K, it was 1K. You know, everyone was calling for 1K. No one wanted to buy 3K. It was 1K, 1K, 1K. I've been bearish since it went above 20. Nice, dude. It's been above 20. I was bearish at 1K years ago. Nice. How do perma bears even stay alive in crypto? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'll have to tell you. All right, Bitcoin. Come on, man. I know you want to break 44K here. I know you want to do it. Come on, baby. I'm playing the pump song because I want to. No, I'm not. I'm not going to play it because I want to. We got to break 44,000 here. I really want to play the pump song, though. I'm feeling it right now. Waiting on ETH here. Waiting on Captain ETH to break this resistance. Once ETH breaks this resistance, like you look left on ETH. Yeah, there's really nothing, like as far as resistance goes, really nothing until you get to the high here on the wedge. There's nothing until you get the high here on the wedge. Nothing. short the tops, long the bottoms. If only it was that easy, man. If it was that easy, everyone would do it. You know? Everyone would do it if it was that easy. Help me out, Jay. My stop loss sell order for sushi was triggered at $9. When I woke up this morning, it already pumped to $11.20. Too late to buy it right back. So pissed. Your stop loss sell order was triggered at $9. You got wicked out of the market, man. You got wicked out of the market this morning. That sucks. Is it too late to buy back in? It depends on what ETH. It depends really what ETH and Bitcoin do here. I'm really worried about what ETH does here. If ETH breaks this, you're probably going to see the rest of the market pump too. If ETH gets rejected here, you're probably going to see maybe a little bit more downside, possibly, right? So I'd watch this. I'd watch this pretty closely. If ETH breaks this line here, I mean, I'm not really seeing anything that's going to keep it down, and usually a good sign for other coins too. Today's top can become tomorrow's bottom. That's true. That's true. I'm a bear all the way through crypto winter. When the bull market comes around again after 3 years, how are you going to know when it's going to come back around? You know, a lot of people always... Here, hold on, guys. Hold on. Guys, just know, when I do rants, I'm not picking on people. I still love you. I just like to rant.
Rant alert.
If you were so smart, okay, about timing the tops and bottoms, why haven't you done it yet? Okay, and don't say, oh, I have done it. I have done it. You know, all I ever people say is, oh, I'm going to sell the top in the bull market and buy back at the bottom of the bear market. I'm going to time exactly the top and exactly the bottom. That's what I plan on doing. I'm going to sell during the bear market and buy during the bull market. If it was that easy, all right, I'm going to be blunt here. I'm going to be really, really blunt. Really, really blunt, guys. And a lot of you guys won't like me for being blunt, okay? If it was that easy, all you guys would have been buying Bitcoin and on altcoins when Bitcoin was at $3,000, when Bitcoin was at $4,000, when Bitcoin was at $5,000. Now, there's a lot of you guys that probably did, but most of you guys probably didn't. And that's my point is, it sounds easy in theory to buy during bear markets, but you're not going to want to buy when the prices are not moving for a couple years, right? You're going to be bored of crypto. You're not going to buy. The prices are going to start going back up again. You're going to FOMO back in. It's going to go back down, rinse and repeat, right? If it was that easy, everyone would have done it during the bear market last time, but no one did it during the bear market last time. Yeah. And rant.
Rant alert.
All right. There we go. So, yeah. So, Bitcoin's sitting above the 4-hour EMA, you know? Sitting above the 4-hour EMA. I was a child when Bitcoin was at that price. Oh, man. Let me come back down here. Oh, man. You know, it's not easy to buy when everyone's calling for lower prices, right? It's not easy to buy. When Bitcoin was at $3,000, I'm not kidding you guys. Everyone and their mother was calling for 1K. Everyone was calling for 1K. No one knows when the bottom is going to be. That's my point. Okay, so it's not smart to always try to time the tops and bottoms. Dollar cost average in, right? It doesn't mean you have to dollar cost average in now, but when there's red days, right? When you have a consistent downtrend for a while, probably a good time to buy historically, right? Don't try to have your whole stack on the sidelines and trying to buy it back right when you think the bottom is, right? Because when you do that, it's probably not going to be the bottom. Or if you don't do it, what's going to happen is it's going to pump back up and you're going to end up buying it at higher prices. I've seen it time and time again, right? You're never going to time the bottom perfectly. Not going to happen. You just die when it dips. True, you buy when it dips. Yeah, that's my point. Buy when it dips, dollar cost average. Don't try to do it all at once, though. Don't try to do it all at once. All right, come on, BTC. $44,000. Let's go. Jay now, so where did you go? Sometimes I like just to get up and do a quick little stretch, right? I had like a little back injury a couple months ago. So if I sit for too long, sometimes it lacks up a little bit. So I get up and shake out for a second. And then I do a little shake like this. And then we're usually pretty good from there, you know? Your rant alert voice sounds like Obama. Savvy has his hand in his pocket waiting for a 5% dip. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I mean, you could have bet a bull, and this is what cracks me up about bears sometimes, man. You know, no, I'm not talking about all bears. I get the bears that are bearish during, like, I get the bears that are bearish short term because they want to buy back and lower. I get those bears, but the perma bears make no sense, right? For no sense. Just on Ethereum, okay? Not even from down here. You could have made, and don't get me started about leverage either. You could have made 1,700% to the upside on Ethereum. All you had to do was buy and hold. That's all you had to do. No work involved. Buy and hold. Yeah, there's ups and downs, but if you just bought and hold, you literally could just buy, forget about it, come back a year later, boom, you're up 1,700%. Instead, what the perma bears want to do, okay, is miss out on this entire run, okay, saying we're going lower every single time, we're going lower, we're going lower, we're going lower. Eventually, they get it right one time. They make whatever. Then they're not going to short the whole thing. They're not that smart. Okay, they'll probably take profits on the way down. Let's say they make 40% profit on the short. Cool, you made 40% profit. If you use leverage, GG. I mean, a lot of times you're going to get liquidated, so that's not the point. But dude, it just doesn't make sense to be a perma bear, man. Way more money to be making onto the upside. But I get the bears that are bear short term and try to ride the waves. I get it up to a certain point. I'm not really talking about those bears. Not talking about those bears. You would have outperformed all traders. Literally. And you'd have to do no work. You buy, you hold, you literally cannot check your portfolio for a year. You're up 1,700%. If you're a trader, you got to think about it 24/7. Oh, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do today? Should I short today? Should I short today? Oh, what's the price levels? Should I short? Should I short? Should I short? Making yourself go insane when you literally can just buy and hold. Man. There's a difference between perma bears and traders. Yeah, that's what I mean. Short-term bears, I get it. If you're shorting in short-term, short. Perma bears, makes no sense to be a perma bear. No sense. Bitboy keeps driving around his souped up 92 Volkswagen Jetta preaching about Cartesi. He's been hyping up Cartesi for so long, man. I love Bitboy. You know, Bitboy gets a lot of unneeded hate. A lot of people hate Bitboy. And you know why a lot of people hate Bitboy is because he's not afraid to say what he wants. He's not afraid to say what he likes to say. I'm kind of in that same sense. Like I offend a lot of people, but I'm not afraid to say what my opinion is. That's why I get a lot of hate too, you know, relatively speaking. I get a lot of hate. Bitboy gets a lot of hate. The thing I don't do that Bitboy does is he makes sort of outrageous predictions sometimes. You know what I mean? But he gets a lot of unneeded hate. I like Bitboy. I like Bitboy. There's no need to hate on Bitboy. No need to hate. Paperboy. Paperboy? How is he Paperboy? He's not afraid to be horribly wrong. That's true. Bitboy not the sharpest tool in the bag. I mean, he's got to be pretty sharp. I mean, he's and I don't think he's the biggest. You don't think he's the biggest channel anymore, but I mean, I think he's the second biggest channel. I think Coinbarrow is the second biggest channel. I think, or Coinbarrow I think is the biggest channel now, right? And then it's BitBoy. I like and follow you because we're blunt. I mean, it's better than just like saying like what everyone wants to hear. You know what I mean? Usually, you get less hate when you kind of just take the easy road and just say what everyone wants to hear. But he said we were going to 100K September and it was going down to 30K same month. All-time high was going to be a wick in September. Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, he makes outrageous predictions, but he means well. He means well, okay? He means well. So don't hate too much on BitBoy, okay? He means well. You got to think of it as entertainment, right? He does the predictions for entertainment. Think of it as, if you guys watched SportsCenter back in the day, think of it as Stephen A. Smith versus Skip Bayless, right? You don't think they actually believe what they said, right? They were just making hot takes, right? You think they actually believe what they said? No. That's the way that I sort of look with BitBoy. He has a show to run. He has a business to run. What's going to get the most clicks? Outrageous predictions. We've seen it with ESPN. We've seen it with countless different things, right? Countless different things. That's what gets clicks. That's what gets people's eyeballs on it, right? Is outrageous predictions. Stephen A. Smith versus Skip Bayless. Hot takes. I actually think he believes his predictions, though. I don't know. Bruno says, I love when Jordan defends BitBoy. He means well at the end of the day. I mean, you guys know I'm not afraid to hate on people. I mean, I don't usually hate. I just hate on people's ideas. I don't like to hate on people. I like to hate on people's opinions. Or sort of argue against their opinions. I'm never about hate. I don't like hate anyone. Right? I don't hate any of the bears that I talk about. Okay? I don't hate them. I just disagree with their opinions very strongly. That's all. I don't know if that qualifies as a rant alert, but here you go.
Rant alert.
What I will say is I am pretty pissed that I'm blocked, though. Like, I don't think I deserve to be blocked there. I think about this every day, and I thought my tweet was very, very nice, and I got blocked. I got blocked. You gotta claim you got blocked by Savvy, Mark? I did get blocked by Savvy. It was ridiculous. But hey, like I said, I tried to just say I disagree with him. He's been a bear for a while. He was wrong. And then I ended it with, keep up the good work, man. I appreciate the bearish analysis. Helps me with my non-bias. I try to be nice, but boom, I got blocked. I don't really care. It's just sort of like, dude, what the heck, man? You really gonna block me? No way. This rant was brought to you by the Savage Bear Army. What's up, Elmer? Fractal fella? I'm tipping you for your excellent fractalness. Thank you, Elmer. Elmer Fudd. I like the name, by the way. Don't be spreading FUD, though, Elmer. Always be spreading glue. Your Elmer glue. Not sure how you can classify all bears as being afraid to buy low and always rooting for prices to be lower. All bears as afraid to buy low and always rooting for prices to be lower. I don't understand what that means, wrench sense. Sorry, I'm not always all there, man. It's the end of the stream. Jordan, pump the BTC. All right, we can put the helmet back on for a little bit, guys, and see if we pump it. But right now, I mean, we're just sort of chilling, We're sort of chilling after a decent night here so far. Decent night. It's nothing crazy, but I'll put the helmet back on. Last time that seemed to work. And we'll see if that can boost us back to the upside here. You know, it's charged, it's ready to go. Man. I would hate the idea. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Not gonna talk about it anymore. At the end of the day, what I'll say about at the end of the day, the Bears always lose at the end of the day, and the Bulls always win at the end of the day. You know, that's what I'll say. The Bears might win short term. You might make a nice 20 to 30 to 40% gain short. Woohoo! 34% gain short. All right, I'll just be a bull and make thousands of percent gains every time it goes up in a bull market. But I'll do. But yeah, man, we're just chilling on this new little week. Looks like we're trying to get back above the 20 EMA here. ETH is chilling. The helmet's not working, guys. The helmet is not working. What are you gonna do with the helmet, man? Market is playing with the games, all the traders right now. It's Ben doing it. Crypto swing trader here. Let's go up, crypto. BitBoy is bullish again. There's a green dot on the 11 hour. On the 11 hour? That's so random, dude. That's so random. Wrench. Wrench. I'm not talking about all bears, man. I'm talking about perma bears. Okay, I'm not talking about all bears. You keep getting misconstrued. There's a difference between bears and perma bears. Just like there's a difference between bulls and perma bulls. Right? I'm not talking about Wrench. Wrench is getting pissed in the chat. I'm talking about perma bears. And there are perma bears out there. Yeah? There are perma bears out there. Philly said, happy Jordan. Hey Jordan, happy Sunday. If you were to guess, of all the altcoins mentioned here daily, which 3 altcoins could see ETH prices in the next 3 to 5 years? ETH prices? Well, we can't go by prices, man. We got to go by market cap, right? It's not about prices, Philly. So, like, you know, basically what we're looking at, say, like Cardano, right? It's at a $73 billion market cap. Ethereum's at a $350 market cap, right? So Cardano is, in theory, if I can do my math here correctly, about a fifth of market cap on Cardano, right? So it's not about price. It's about market cap. If that's what you meant, you know, assuming we do continue up here, I do think that Cardano could get up to this market cap potentially, right? Over the course of the next, you know, holy mo. Let's go. 44,130. And look at ETH. ETH's breaking that resistance. What did I tell you guys? ETH breaks this resistance. Bitcoin is going to moon. But Bitcoin, we have to break this resistance like with some momentum though. We need some momentum, right? If ETH breaks this, it's got no resistance still up here, which probably means that Bitcoin's going to pump too. Okay? Let's friggin' go. We need some pump music for ETH too? I think we do. Oh man. Oh, it's too nice. It's too nice. All right, we're still waiting on ETH. Bitcoin at 44,200 as we speak. Like we said, guys, for Bitcoin, the real thing we want to do is we want to make a higher high, right? We haven't made a higher high in a while. So the ultimate goal for Bitcoin here is to break back above 45,000, right? Really above 45,100. That's the ultimate goal here for Bitcoin. If we can do that, we're going to be looking pretty good. We're already looking decent. I mean, we broke this downtrend to resistance. We still have some room to run up here on the hourly RSI, right? So we still could continue up here really nicely. Really nicely. That's what my Sunday needed. And the daily is what looks really good too. Look at the daily RSI peeking out of the wedge, guys. Look at the daily RSI peeking out. That's looking real good. So we need to obviously have more confirmation going into tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Monday. We don't know what's going to happen with the stock market. We don't know what's going to happen with DXY. We got to watch what happens tomorrow to be real. But so far, so good, right? So far, so good. Let's keep it up, boys. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Pump it up. Do my thing. Let me do my thing. You guys remember that song? I don't know why that came into my head. 350K tomorrow, said Adam. 350K tomorrow. Finally getting some price action on stream, though. I mean, at least we're getting a little price action here. Jordan kind of pull an all-nighter. I mean, I'm not going to pull an all-nighter. I'll stay on. As long as Bitcoin keeps pumping, I'll stay on here. I want to see it, like I said, I want to see it break 45,000. I mean, like I said, guys, when Bitcoin wants to get bullish again, it's going to get bullish again. You know, I'm talking about short term. Obviously, short term, we've been in a sort of a downtrend here. But when Bitcoin wants to get bullish again, people forget how quickly Bitcoin can move up. All right, so it's been a little bit. It's been a couple weeks since we had some good upwards movement, but making that first high is the first step, right? We want to make that first higher high, which is right here at 45,000. We get up here, make a higher high, come back down, confirm it. Sort of got that upwards price action starting to form there, right? So it's to me, it's a very imperative that we do make a higher high here. Very imperative. If we don't, you don't have to do it today necessarily, but if we don't do it the next couple days and we start rounding out again, that's obviously we have to be worried about. But we're not going to talk about that right now, because why?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Jordan, take a quick vacay and we will moon. My vacays have not been good, man. The 2 times that I went on vacation, right? When I went to Miami, that was the May dump. So let's go back in time real quick. When I went on vacation in May, guess when my vacation was? Right here. I remember I was gone and then I came back and everyone was like, Jordan, never go on vacation again. And then I went on vacation again. Where did I go on vacation? I went to Orlando. When did I go to Orlando? The end of August. Yeah. The 24th to the 1st. Yeah, right here. I went to Orlando right here. We actually went down too. Normally when I go on vacation, it's not usually a good thing for the price. All right. Bitcoin 44,250. We're going again. Java's getting pissed right now. Come on, ETH. Break this resistance, baby. Break that resistance. Get up. Job. When you go on vacation, Bitcoin goes into a Great Depression thinking you deserved it. BTC is very sensitive. Yeah. That's facts, dude. Philly said, oh no. Kareem said, I know you hate XRP, but I'm in Thailand and the biggest bank here just signed a deal for 600 million. Based from the charts, what it look like, XRP? XRP? I mean, it's good. I hate on XRP, but if XRP goes up, it's going to go up. Look at XRP. Look at XRP, guys. XRP is breaking out of its wedge. I never thought that I would play the pump music for XRP, but here we are. Playing the pump music for XRP, because XRP is breaking out of its wedgie as we speak. Now, Bitcoin and ETH haven't done it yet, but XRP has. Breaking out of the wedgie for XRP. Someone said still under $1. Someone said still under $1 in the chat. That's brutal, bro. The XRPers are getting pumped and someone said still under $1. I'm dead. XRP breaking out of the wedge though, you know, which is pretty good. Pretty good here. Right there, the wedgie. So we haven't seen it for other coins yet, but that's a good sign for XRP though. It's a good sign for XRP. Bitcoin. I mean, when we zoom out here on Bitcoin, guys, I mean, are we looking at a test of our wedge? Are we looking at a test of our wedgie? You know, our test of our wedgie's up here. That's going to be the big test. And where does that put us? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. Puts us right around that $45,000 area. That's going to be so big. A lot of confluence at this area, guys. Previous resistance, wedgie resistance. We gotta break this general area, man. If we can do it, we break out of the wedgie. Cardano, Sol, Ave, Dot. Yeah, dude. Alts are pumping right now. A lot of alts are pumping right now. DXY is coming down a little bit. Algo's pumping. Theta's going up a little bit. Sol's up 5% already today. Damn. Sol might be breaking out too, guys. Look at Sol. Look at Sol. Obviously, we got to close here. It's all about the close, guys. But Sol actually might be breaking out of its little channel here. Right? It's all about the close, right? Let's not get too carried away just yet. But you're close. You're close. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 resistance, 5 resistance, and you could be breaking out right now.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Whale. There you go. Congrats on the 1K likes, my boy. Oh, we hit 1K likes. Let's friggin' go, guys. Let's try to hit 1,200 likes. Can we hit 1,200 likes on the stream for Bitcoin pumping? Let's pump up those likes. Finally, Bitcoin having some price action on stream. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. It's been a couple weeks since we had some, not even bearish. I mean, we haven't had bearish or bullish price action on stream. It's always been in the morning. The massage girls are loving the pump music for XRP. I tossed up on VeChain when China put out that garbage. What's VeChain look like? VeChain's up about 2% today. VeChain's also in a wedge. You know, it's in its golden pocket right now. VeChain's getting pretty close too. A lot of these coins are getting pretty close to breaking out, guys. I mean, you can see the clear wedge on this. Boom and boom. I mean, it's clear as day, and I don't see I don't see anyone else talking about these wedges. You know, maybe it's just because I don't watch other videos. But guys, how long have we been looking at these wedges for? Okay. How long have we been watching these falling wedges for? We've been watching these for weeks. There might be other people talking about it now. But crap, if this breaks out, I mean, you're going to be looking pretty good here too. You're going to be looking pretty good here too. Price contracting in a downwards trend. Usually breaks out to the upside. So you just got to break this downtrend to resistance. You're pretty close. 9.5 cents is the breakout target. Right? Prop spots, I got to work much. See a new deal, dude. The new deal, though. One of the best names in the game, man. It's just been wedgies all day, every day. Yeah, it's wedgies on every chart. Every chart. Is Java dead? Let's friggin' go. Java looking for the next item he can pawn for a trade. That's a wedge, that's a wedge, that's a wedge. Breakout of this wedge is 100K. Breakout of the Bitcoin wedge just puts it back at its top touch. So breakout of the Bitcoin wedge would be 52,700 would be the target. Doesn't mean you have to hit the target, guys. It's not like 100% you're gonna hit the target if you break out, but technically that's the technical target of a falling wedge, is the top touch of the wedge. At well, actually it went up to like 53,000. Technically is the target. Did Uni break out? I'm sure it did. Sure it did. I don't think any coins haven't broke out. It's Doge. Doge is up the least. You know? Doge just lost its steam, man. You guys notice that Dogecoin just lost its steam? Because the retail traders haven't came back yet. But like the new retail traders. I mean, we're retail traders, but or retail investors, I should say. It's because they haven't came back yet. Doge is sort of just chilling at 20 cents stablecoin. But yeah, I mean, Uni's really moving here. Look at the 4-hour on Uni. That's sexy. $17 and now you're all the way up to $25. Holy crap, man. Last day you went up. Oh no, this oh no, this is Uni. This is Uni. Holy moly, man. This thing is up 45%. Holy crow. Holy crowley. Holy crowley. 45% on Uni. And probably next resistance is up here at this touch here. 27.54. You know? I was like, dude, is that... I couldn't tell if that was legit. I was like, what the heck? Is this legit? Because you guys know I usually bring up the wrong Uniswap chart. Check VGX. 44,180 for Bitcoin. ETH, we're waiting on ETH here. We're really waiting on ETH to see if it can break this resistance right here. AVAX. Oh. Which 3 alts, regardless of market cap, could you see ETH prices in 3 years? Oh, my bad, Philly. Which 3 alts could you see ETH prices in 3 to 4 years? ETH market cap. I could see Cardano getting there. I could see Solana getting there. I'm talking market cap here, right? So at the end of this run, I could see Cardano reaching Ethereum's market cap, potentially, right? It's about a 5x from here. I mean, it's a little bit on the high side, but I could see Cardano reaching this market cap. Solana is about a 10x. That might be a little tough. I'd probably say, to be like, if I'm going to be completely fair, I'd say Cardano is probably the only one that has a chance of reaching this market cap at the end of this run, right? Just because the other ones, I mean, that's massive gains. I mean, even BNB, you're looking at like a 7x. XRP, you're looking at a 8x. Solana, you're looking at a 9x, right? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot for the market cap. So I'd say Cardano has a chance to get to Ethereum's market cap, but the other ones, I think it's a little bit too moon boyish. I think, you know, I like to be somewhat realistic. I'm not making BitBoy predictions here with, you know, Solana doing a 10x from here. You know, I think that's a little bit moon boyish in a sense. What happens to Bitcoin after this bull run? We don't know, man. We have no idea. Crypto's crypto, bro. We could go into another 85% bear market, or we could just do what we just did, like have like a 50% correction. You know what I mean? And we don't have like a full-on bear market again. It all depends on what we do here. You know what I mean? Like, typically we go on an 85% bear market. Do we see Bitcoin dropping 85% again? Like, say if Bitcoin does go to 100K, okay? I just have a hard time seeing Bitcoin drop into $15,000 in that scenario. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Now, it could just be a lot of people taking profits at 100K. It just becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy back down to 15K. I get it, right? It could just be a self-fulfilling prophecy where everyone's like, all right, we hit 100K, you know, we're all selling. It just goes down. It's just hard for me to picture Bitcoin at 15K. I just don't see the scenario where it hits $15,000, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And that's if Bitcoin hits 100,000. I don't know how high it's gonna go. I don't like to make predictions like that because no one really has no idea, right? We could top out at 80K. We could top out at 120K. It all depends on what the market looks like when we get up there. If we start getting to 80K and the market's going up way too fast, you know, who knows, right? If we go up a little bit more methodically, right? It could go higher. Right? It all depends on the way up, man. It all depends. Like I said, I don't like to make outlandish predictions here. I mean, yeah, it'll probably get me more clicks, but it's sort of one of those things that you make outlandish predictions and you're wrong. It just makes you look like a fool. And if you're right, it makes you look like a genius, when in reality, you were just making a random prediction, right? We already had a mini bear market. It was over 50% drop. Yeah, that's my thinking too. Like, what if we go up to 100K and then we drop back down to 50K and then we just sort of mosey our way back up again, right? And just keep having 50% drops. I don't know. You know? Yeah, exactly. Preparing. I just have a hard time seeing Bitcoin dropping 85% again. I mean, it could happen. I'm not going to say it can't happen. It's certainly a possibility, but that's a lot for Bitcoin to drop right now. You know, I just think it would be bought up like crazy. Be bought up like absolutely crazy. Thoughts on AVAX? We're going to look at AVAX for Kareem. My bad, Kareem. I got a little carried away with Philly's question. Let's see. So AVAX, previous high was here. Doing some interesting price action here. That wedge to break out. So AVAX, you know, to be honest, I am seeing a rising wedge. I sound like such a bear right now, dude. I sound like such a bear. I see a rising wedge. I also see an Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3, and then a correction. No, but in all seriousness, there is a rising wedge here, right? So typically these do break down. Target would be back down here. Do I see that necessarily playing out? If Bitcoin goes up, I don't see that playing out. Now, a wedge doesn't have to play out the way it's supposed to. It has a higher chance to, but it doesn't have to. If Bitcoin pumps, you best bet that AVAX is going to pump too, right? So it's a bearish pattern. It's there, right? You have to acknowledge it. But you can always acknowledge when crypto's bullish, okay, that these patterns don't necessarily have to play out. So downside targets, I mean, watch these fib levels. You know, $50, $34. If you do continue back up, Bitcoin keeps pumping, you know, 92.66 would be the target there, right? 92.66. But just obviously watch this pattern here, see if anything comes of it. What's the number for VeChain Wedge to break out? VeChain Wedge, Kareem. VeChain Wedge to break out. You're right there, man. You're right there. I mean, you're looking at today. Just to be safe, I'd probably say like 90. I'd probably say like 97 cents just to be safe. Or 9.7 cents. Sorry, 9.7 cents just to be safe. That would probably be the breakout for VeChain. Ray said, Jordan, I think Bitcoin might go down to 18K. Why 18K? Like, out of all numbers, why 18K? If you have something that's like, all right, this is why 18K, I'd be like, sure. I can see 18K. 18K sounds just kind of a random number to me. If you said 20K, I'd be like, all right. I mean, it makes sense. Previous all-time high. 18. Why 18K though? You know? And I'm not picking on you. I'm just like, 18K? What the heck? Let's see. I don't think a lot of people will sell at 65K because of fear, because there will be a lot taking profits. Yeah, there'll be a lot taking profits. All right, Bitcoin's pushing 44.3, guys. I'm going to stay on. Do you guys want me to stay on? Give me a yes or no if you want me to stay on. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's sort of pumping up here. I don't really want to get off. If I'm going to stay on, I might have to do a quick stretch. A quick stretch. You know. Might have to do a quick little stretchy. 44. Still got what? Yeah, we still got 1,300 people in here. We still got a good amount. Good amount of peeps in the building. Yeah. No. Someone said no. All right. We're pushing 44.3. All right, let me do a quick stretch. I'm gonna do a quick stretch and I'll hop back on because Bitcoin looks like it wants to continue up here. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom, quick stretch, be back in 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes. If everyone asks where I am, let them know where I am in the chat. Okay, 2 minutes, not 4. Here, I'll play the pump song for you guys while I'm gone. Here you go. XLM? A pump and dump scheme? Oh man. My channel's probably the opposite of a pump and dump scheme. I've been thinking, guys. I've been thinking about doing some altcoin shills. What do you think? I've been really thinking about you know, accepting some of these offers I get in my email, doing some of these altcoin shills. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think I should start shilling some altcoins. All right. Jordan's running a pump and dump scheme, said Shane. Kareem said, what about XLM? I bought the dip to bring my cost down because I was in it for much higher. Where do you see that moving in breakout targets? XLM. Where's XLM? Do I have it on my list here? I don't. It's actually, I think I deleted it here because let's see what XLM's doing. XLM, man. I don't love that. See, I used to like XLM. You know why I used to like XLM, guys? Because back in 2017, it was really a good performer, dude. It was really a good performer back in 2017. Like, it was really good. This one, I mean, it obviously started out pretty well. I guess it started pumping. I mean, it didn't perform too bad. I mean, it went from like 4 cents to 80 cents. So I did a 20x. It didn't perform too bad, but definitely not up to my expectations. Didn't break its previous all-time high. But that's okay. Anyways, on the daily, what do we got going on here? I don't love the price action here, you know? I don't love the price action. So if you can get back above this previous high right here, right? You're going to be looking pretty good for XLM. But you got to get back above there. Right now, what you've sort of done is you had this previous resistance and you've kind of confirmed it back as resistance, right? Came back up, couldn't get back up, came back down. You've sort of flipped in a way, right? Previous support into resistance. Typically not a bullish structure, right? So we'll see if we can get back above it there. I mean, not looking too great at the moment, but up, down, up. Get a W pattern that could be forming there. You just need to get that upwards price action here. And you got to break back above, 30.5 cents. 30.5 cents. I'm not a big fan of XLM though, in general anymore. XLM, XRP, a lot of the older OG coins I'm just not really a big fan of anymore, to be honest. XLM, XRP, what else is there? Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic. A lot of those coins I'm not a big fan of. Held XLM a while and traded out when I got back even. It was terrible. That's why we have this right here.
That's an XLM stablecoin. That's an XLM stablecoin.
XLM was the ultimate stablecoin back in the early days. Back in February, March, April time, the ultimate stablecoin. It really was. It really was. No shilling. Sheila Jordan, I'd rather you shill altcoins that levered exchanges. You're too honest, it won't work. Man, imagine me trying to shill an altcoin. You guys would know I'm. Imagine me coming on here with I don't even think I could do it anymore. You guys would be like, Jordan, we know what you're doing. You know, like imagine me coming on here and trying to be like, all right, guys, so I think this is really new, really good altcoin here. And, you know, if you take a look at its website, you know, it's doing this and it's doing that. It just looks like a really good altcoin, guys. I definitely recommend checking it out. I don't think you guys would be able to take me seriously, me doing that. I don't even think I could do it seriously. I think I'd start laughing halfway through because I'd be looking at the chat and you guys would say, Jordan Schiller. I don't think you guys would even take me seriously if I did that. This altcoin's really good. I know no one knows what it is, but, you know, it does this really good, it does that really good. Man. Jordan, don't chill. You guys would just be crapping on me in the chat. That's all I would be going down. What's your thoughts on one targets? Kareem, you get a lot of crypto, my guy. Yeah, you got all these coins, dude. Let's see what's going on with Kareem's little Harmony one. So Harmony, last time we looked at it, we wanted to get back above this previous high here at like 18 cents. We haven't done it yet. Obviously, Bitcoin and ETH are looking pretty good today. We'll see if it continues, right? We're not, like we always said, guys, we're not out of the woods yet. We still got some woods to get through, right? There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of bushes. There's even some bears in front of us, right? The bears are trying to attack us. We're not out of the woods yet. But if we do continue up, Harmony, if you can break this resistance at 18 cents, it's got clear skies until it's highs again, right? Back up at 22.5, you know? So 18, 22.5. If you get rejected from here and you start rounding back out again, you could come back down and back into this green box here down at like 12.2 cents. Certainly a possibility. So we got to make sure we're watching BTC. BTC is pushing through 44.4 now. 44.4 for BTC. Let's go, boys. Oh, man. It was pushing 42.4, then it came back down, guys. I promise it was. It came right back down. Literally came right back down, guys. Bears guns out. Vanilla said I ignored your super chat. Oh, ETH pump. Oh, my bad, Vanilla. I didn't even see that, man. I promise. I didn't want to skip it. You must have done it when I was gone. Strap up. We're going to the moon, Jordan, says Shane. And Benila said ETH pump during bear market when 2.0 comes out. Probably not, man. Probably not. I mean, in a typical bear market, I mean, news doesn't really affect. I mean, when crypto's bearish, it's bearish. Okay, like news won't affect the price when crypto's bearish, right? So I think when ETH 2.0 comes out, we'll still be in a bull market. So I don't think that's going to really have an effect on ETH. I think it was going to be going up either way, you know? What's up, Camyar? Love the energy. It's what we do here, man. It's what we do. Man. Edward said, I sent you a super chat about VRA about 20 minutes ago and no answer. What are these? Oh, VR. Man, I didn't check out Veracity. 20 minutes ago and no answer. You know, I'm not going to pull out Karen on you, dude, because I actually I missed about 3 super chats there. I got to go back. I was getting too hype about Bitcoin. My bad. But yeah, I mean, you're really just in a channel, my friend. Like, up, down, up, down, up, down. You don't want to hold that song. I don't want to hold that. No, but no, Ferocity, you're really just in a downwards channel, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down. So, yeah, I mean, this is one of the first. I mean, you actually were making higher lows up here and you came back up and test. So what you really want to do is you really want to come back up here and just break this resistance. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you want to do, right? Now, preferably you want to stay above this yellow line here, which is your previous high. You don't want to come back down and confirm that back as resistance. So you're going to get squeezed here between this resistance and this support. So at some point here, you're going to have to decide if, you know, you want to come up or down. If you break down below this yellow line, you'd probably go down a little bit lower. So preferably, as Bitcoin and ETH are going up right now, we want to see this breakout. We want to see this breakout. If this does break out, I mean, you zoom out a little bit, 3.9 cents seems like the first logical target, previous high. And then after that, you know, 5 cents. Seems pretty logical. Kimmy said, hey, buddy, can you check out Reef? Kimmy, I will check out anything for you. Okay? I will check out anything for you, Kimmy. Except Reef. I'm just kidding. Except Reef. All right, Bitcoin's pulling back again. All right, Reef. What do we got going on here? Let me zoom this out here a little bit. Let's just start a fresh chart on Reef. Take the fibs on this guy. This one's not really moving, so coin's not really moving. I like to see where you're at with your Fibonacci levels. We actually go from swing low to swing high here. Yeah, right at your golden pocket. So that's a typical area to bounce from, right? And not only are you bouncing off your golden pocket, you're also bouncing off your previous highs too. So it's literally just a perfect level for you to bounce from, really, for Reef, in the grand scheme of things. So makes sense. And just like with a lot of different coins, you have the double bottom W reversal setup. You just got to break the neckline, right? Just like ETH is doing right now, right? In theory, right? Down, up, same type of thing. Same type of thing. And ETH actually did a mini one right here with down, up, right? You can see that on all different alts. Reef's doing something similar. You just got to break the neckline up here at 2 cents. Gimme. Jimmy said, Al Gordon, TA. You're a lovable guy. Thanks for being honest always. Algorand? He said Al Gordon. He said Al Gordon. All right, Algorand. It's this downtrend of resistance. Thank you for the kind words, though, Javier. Appreciate it, man. So you got this top, you got this top, you got this top, you got this top. So the big thing for Algo here is, can you break this downtrend of resistance? I mean, it makes sense for you to do it. I mean, double bottom here at the 0.5 Fibonacci, add a bunch of previous resistance looking left. Seems like a logical area to bounce from, and this is what a lot of different altcoins did, right? So you got to watch what happens. You have the W. What's up, Sonny? Back from Orlando, enjoying the show. What's up, Sonny? We'll check it out. But yeah, you got to break the neckline here. Same thing with Algo. But the setup's good. The setup's good. You just need get some confirmation up. Get some confirmation up. Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Pulling back a little bit here. Pulling back a little bit. That's okay, though. That's okay. We already broke the resistance, so more so just it could be a back. We haven't got that back test yet. And yeah, we haven't got the back test yet at the end of the day. You need some of those neon lights when you use at the raves to wave around when you play the Don't Hold the Vet song. I do. I need to get some, that's actually a really good idea. Get some neon lights or something. Thank you for that, Brandon. Sonny said, yo, what's up, King Jordan? What is the next resistance level for BTC? I'm buying, baby. Just came back from Orlando, enjoying the show. Next resistance level for BTC. Well, you might be at it right now. Let's actually zoom out here. Why does my daily chart look like this? Looks weird. Doesn't this look different? Is this just me, guys? Doesn't this look different than this? Like the candle, like the red and the green look different. I don't know. I gotta look into that. But next resistance for BTC, you're at it right now. So you can see looking left. I mean, you got a lot of different supports at this general level, and you want to break back above it and not confirm them as resistance. So you're at those levels right now. You need to break them here. Can you break it? If you do, next resistance after that is about 45.2. Next resistance after that is the wedge. So you're coming up on the wedgie. But you got some work to do. I mean, there's a lot of look at how much support was at this area looking left. Right? So that's a big resistance level. It's just general level. So could take you a couple tries to break it. Yeah, you might not smash through it, but it's Bitcoin, so it's Bitcoin. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna head out because Bitcoin's chilling now. I was gonna stay on because it looks like we're gonna pump a little bit, but pulling back right now. We've been live for like 3 hours and 20 minutes now. Actually, 3 hours and 30 minutes if you count the pump music in the beginning. So I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for being awesome once again. Awesome stream. Bitcoin actually had some price action here. We went from nothing crazy, but we went from like 42,800 to 44,300. So like a $1,500 move on stream. Pretty nice. Hopefully this continues. I don't think not really seeing anything on the RSI or anything that's going to be holding us down, you know. 4 hours still has room to run, no bearish div. 1 hour has room to run, no bearish div. And obviously the daily has room to run. So not seeing anything there. It's like, all right, we're overbought. So wouldn't be surprised if I get off and we start to go again, right? Wouldn't be surprised. Crypto Savvy hacked your charts. Thanks, man. What is the next buy zone retest? Next buy zone retest. We could come back down to retest this line here, possibly at like 43.6. Possibly. But I wouldn't count out Bitcoin to just go back up and test. All right. So I'm going to head out, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you, guys. Don't panic sell your crypto. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And most of all, what do I say, guys? Most of all, don't panic sell yo crypto. All right? Peace, everyone. Hit that like button before you go out. Hit that subscribe button, too. All right? Peace.